Yo! What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and we have a Sunday night primetime action against an Eastern Conference foe in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Some injury notes to get out of the way here early. Donovan Mitchell and Karis LeVert are both going to be out tonight for the Cavaliers. They're both dealing with some injuries, and they will not play against the New York Knicks, which means the Cavs starting lineup will be Darius Garland, Max Strus, Okoro, Evan Mobley, and Jarrett Allen. Against a Knicks starting lineup, which I am anticipating to be Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa, and Isaiah Hartenstein. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Already 85 people watching and only 19 likes. The math isn't mathin'. If you're watching right now, hit the thumbs up icon and then drop a real one for me down in the chat. I don't want to say that a game on March 3rd for the New York Knicks is a must-win game, because it is not a must-win game. But if there ever was a game on March 3rd that was considered a must-win, this would be that type of game. The New York Knicks are 3-7 in their last 10. They went 4-8 in the month of February. They are just a game out of the NBA play-in tournament. Win the freaking game today. You're playing against the Cavs team that's without two of their top players in Donovan Mitchell and Karis LeVert. You are a New York Knicks team that is without their second and third and fourth best player. So both teams are injured. Both teams have their work cut out for them tonight. How about the New York Knicks come in with some chips on their shoulder, belly's not full, we're hungry, and we go play some New York Knicks basketball and we beat the Cleveland Cavaliers just like we did in the NBA playoffs last year in 5 games. How about a win tonight? How about Jalen Brunson come out and have a Jalen Brunson game? I can't remember the last time that Brunson just completely felt like he had total control, total just a grasp of a game and a flow and a style and an outcome. Tonight's the type of night where if you believe Jalen Brunson is a 1A, if you think he's that type of guy, he comes out tonight and he wills the Knicks to victory, because he will be the best basketball player on the floor. And 9 times out of 10 in the NBA in the regular season, when you have the best player, you should win. And tonight, the Knicks, they got the best player on their side. I need Patrick Seatman for Jalen Brunson to have a big game today.
Yeah, and you were kind of saying it. It's not a must-win, but you lose this game, you're starting to look around, and you're just like, man, we're a half game out of that plan, with the Sixers also getting a big-time victory today in Dallas, kind of staying afloat without Embiid. But Brunson, by far, is the best player on the floor tonight. He played good in Cleveland last year. Remember that one back-and-forth matchup him and Mitchell had at the end of the regular season? Like, that's the type of vibe I want to see from Brunson today. Get downhill, get aggressive. There is no guard on this Cleveland Cavaliers roster that can keep you in front. Just got to be a big night from Brunson. Big night from Brunson. But right now, Cleveland is still favored by 4 points. A little underrated. Knicks are coming in for tonight, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm excited, though.
I also wanted to go back to kind of what we talked about last game. A lot of people were like, and this came from Twitter as well, Marshall, you're expecting too much of Jalen Brunson. He has no help. And my response to that, Seeps, would be, you can't have it both ways. If you were upset with what Becky Hammon said about Jalen Brunson, and you think Jalen Brunson is a 1A, he could be the best player on a championship team, then he needs to sometimes single-handedly be able to win games in the NBA regular season, because that is what superstars do. They can will their team to victory. And tonight, when you are the only player on the floor that is even close to superstardom in this league, you need to walk out of Quicken Loans Arena with a W.
Yeah.
That's what needs to happen.
And plus, like, the game against the Warriors, like, we just saw this Warriors team an hour ago get beat by 50 against Boston. Like, I understand they were coming in hot, but, like, Brunson could have easily done more to that game where it wasn't just like, I mean, it legitimately felt, even when the Knicks cut it to 4 or 5 in that game, they didn't really have a chance to win. And, like, you just can't have that feeling with, you know, if Jalen Brunson is that true 1A.
How about you come in hot today?
Yeah.
You don't start the game down 14-0.
Punch him in the mouth right away in your building. Say, we'll go do this to you again.
I wouldn't mind 10-plus field goal attempts for Jalen Brunson tonight in the first quarter.
I would love that.
Come in, set the tone, Put your fingerprints all over this game. Make the Cleveland Cavaliers feel you. Make them realize that if they're going to win, they're going to have to stop you, and then let the big dogs eat off of you.
And listen, I love DiVincenzo. I love the way he's been playing. I don't want to see 15 tough threes from him again tonight. I like him taking 10, but I'd rather have him take 10 really good threes than I just felt like he's been kind of forcing the issue, trying to get his shot off lately, and let's see better looks out of him. Get to the rim a little more.
So he went 6 of 21 against the Warriors, 8 of 21 against the Pelicans, 8 of 13 against the Pistons, 4 of 12 against the Celtics, 6 of 15 against the Sixers. He shot above 50%. He didn't shoot. He shot 9 of 21 versus the Rockets, 6 of 15 versus the Pacers. Since February 8th against the Dallas Mavericks, he has shot above 50% just 2 times. Against the Mavs and against the Pistons. The Knicks need Dante DiVincenzo to get back on track.
And his volume's going up, and it's tough for these role players. When their volume increases, can they maintain, the efficiency? But just take better shots. I think it's a pretty chalk analysis here, when watching him play lately.
He needs to. Check out our proud sponsor, PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in the world. Check them out. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Promo code CLNS. The NFL season, as well as the college football season, may be over, but Seeps, it's officially hoop season with the NBA playoff seeding on the line. And before you know it, it is March. March Madness is right around the corner. Now's the time to play PrizePicks. It's fun, it's easy, it's exciting. You pick more, you pick less, you play PrizePicks. We came up with a lineup tonight. Seeps, what do we got?
Yeah, I'm putting my faith in Brunson. I'm not going to let a shaky week and a half for him kind of throw me off. So I'm going to take more on 29 points for him. Obviously, Garland's going to get a lot more looks tonight, so I'm going to take more on 22. And then Josh Hart. Something about him playing the Cavaliers I just like. I'm going to take more than 12 points for him. Hopefully and he's been hot from 3. he's been shooting well. He's had his offensive game cooking as of late, so I'm going to trust him on this. I got more than 12.
He's been playing better. You can roll with our picks or fade our picks. Just play PrizePicks. Pick more, pick less, play PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code, and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. William Burton in the building. William, I still got to get back to your message on Facebook. Super busy weekend for the New York Knicks Now boys. We did not get to play one-on-one today because we didn't have anyone to film it. Rolly was at work. Smitty's out of town. Coop was busy. So we're actually going to be looking at next weekend as the rematch for me versus Patrick Seatman in one-on-one. Wanted to get you guys that today, but we didn't have anyone to film it, and no one wanted to just hear about what happened. So that will be going on next weekend. William, I will hit you back up on Facebook. I owe you a reply. And now, when you see William Burton in the chat, everybody, just drop a bang God in the chat because William Burton was the official bang God of the month of February for New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. Titan TV Man Upgrade has literally just been talking shit in the chat all day. Says, I know I would beat you, Marsh. Hey, man.
$1,000 on it.
Yeah, I love the confidence. Love it. Never back down. Never back down, man. John Pettit says JB's trying to do too much. Needs to just play his game within the flow of it, not forcing.
Yeah, Okay, because I will say there has been a different feeling around Brunson's game as of lately. We've talked about this. I think it's the killer-like mindset. I feel like he hasn't had it as of lately.
Another interview this weekend, too, for him, talking with Chris Haynes again.
And it's tough to have a killer mindset when you're doing all that. It's tough.
Should we just get back to the main thing being the main thing?
That's it.
Main thing,
What's
the main thing. You can do interviews in July. You could do it then.
Here, I'm actually pull up the Eastern Conference standings right now.
It's time for this team to put it into gear.
Because now Philly, you have the same record as them right now.
So if you lose this game, you are in the 5th seed.
You're in the 5th spot, and you would be a game out of not just the play-in. You would be a half game out of the play-in. You would be a game out of 8.
Not ideal.
With Indiana. Because could you imagine if somehow you fall to that 8th spot, and it's like, right now, it would be going to Orlando for a 1.
And we've been horrible against Orlando this year.
And let's just say you lose that, and then you would get the Bowlers or the Hawks, and then it would be Boston in a 7-game series. These games, March comes around, not just for March Madness, but NBA. I will give credit to Adam Silver on this. The the fight for the 6th seed is almost, I mean, it's pretty entertaining now. Like, you can't be in that play-in spot if you're in New York.
You know, you got to avoid that. It's pretty funny. We were talking about this team getting up to the 2 seed about a month ago after being the number 1 team in the NBA in January and then going 4-8 in the month of February. February was not kind to the New York Knicks. Johnson, you in the building. What up, man? He says D-Mitch is out. Yes, Donovan Mitchell, as well as Karis LeVert, is out tonight for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, little evens up the playing field a little bit. They're without their best player, and we now have the best player in the game. Let's go take advantage of that. Let's go take care of business tonight, Jalen Brunson. Show the world again why you are one of the best players in this league. I don't want to see Jalen Brunson dribble handoff to Josh Hart so he can run a pick and roll with Jericho Sims, and then Jalen Brunson's on the weak side setting an off-ball screen for Precious Achua. The ball should be in your hands tonight. I want to see 30 shots from Brunson today.
Me too.
I want to see him play like he's Steve Nash or James Harden with Mike D'Antoni, high pick and roll after high pick and roll, spread the floor out, and go to work. Knicks need to turn it up, man. I would make a change to the starting lineup, but Tom Thibodeau probably not going to do that.
Is he still rocking with the double big?
Probably. Julius Randle was on the floor pregame. We saw Seeps getting up some shots. He was in a heavy sweat. We also had a report come out from Tom Thibodeau prior to the game. We'll talk about that post game, but just to get you guys the information, Tom Thibodeau said Julius Randle has started to take light contact, but nothing with the player yet in practice, just doing work with pads, which may not seem like a lot, but that is a huge step in the right direction for a guy that's trying to come back from a dislocated shoulder and not have had surgery.
Yeah, definitely. And when we talked about it, Randle also being a rhythm player, the more games you can get in the regular season under his belt, definitely will help the case for him performing better in the postseason. Because if you just throw him in, let's just say it's round 1, Miami Heat, 4-5. Randle's had a week of regular season games. I mean, how much you really trust him?
Yeah.
Got to get healthy, man. Got to get healthy.
Agreed. Also, Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson all traveled with the Knicks to Cleveland. Tom Thibodeau called it part of the next step. Julius has been taking light contact. So you're starting to see kind of some positive updates for the New York Knicks potentially getting healthy by the end of the regular season. When guys start to make the trip, when guys start to sit on the bench during games, I believe that means they are just days and maybe a week away from getting back. I mean, if you could add Mitchell Robinson, Julius Randle, and OG Anunoby to this team by mid-March, you're back cooking with some grease.
So 3 of the more physical players in the league, need them back, man.
You absolutely do. Castro says, most definitely we need this game. Absolutely. The 50th burger. Let's go. Nick says, Tibbs going to tib. Bax Cruz says, I smell a big comeback happening soon. User Nam3 says, mission critical of this game. I don't know what that means. Knicks need this win to stay afloat in the Eastern Conference standings. Yes, they do. William Burton says, no threes from Precious. I don't need to see any threes from Precious Achua today.
No, we don't.
I agree. Castro in the building. Bax Cruz says it's about to be a surprise comeback. Nick Davidov in the building. Everybody drop an eye emoji for Nick Davidov. He went crazy in the month of February. Shout out to Davidov. Shout out to William Burton. They were the 2 kings of New York Knicks Now throughout February. I also haven't seen Eric Drumpf in the building. I don't know if he has the good news yet, but he was the winner of our signed Jalen Brunson photo. Hopefully he joins today, and we can share that good news with him. Johnson Yu, last year's MVP, says, I want to see a healthy team. Brunson, Dante, OG, Randle, Robinson, Shake Milton, McBride, Boyan, Precious, Hartenstein. William Burton says, cooking with grease. Marsh, you're too young for that. William Burton, I'm seasoned, man. I'm seasoned. Hey, as a wise man once said, Marshall, you're just good everywhere you go. That's just what I am. We're good everywhere we go. As Kenneth Gibbs coming in with the first super chat of the day, Shout out to my guy. Says, need JB to drop 25. Yes, sir. Let's go, Knicks.
Shit, that's a benchmark for me tonight.
I need at minimum 30.
25 shots at least.
I want Brunson to go like it's my game or it's nobody's game.
Yeah, I would almost like just go shoot. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different ways you can play it, but it starts with him being aggressive. Like, this is on him tonight. Like, we could talk about the lineups around him, like what's the best fit, but like end of the day, if you got Darius Garland or that Okoro guy on you, and it's a clear out on whatever side, just take him down in the Brunson Island and start working out.
The only thing I don't love with the Knicks going with that is as it is just announced, Brunson, Chenzo, Hart, Achua, and Hartenstein, like that lineup allows for Jared Allen and Evan Mobley to kind of post up shop in the paint and protect the rim. So Brunson's going to need that 14 to 16-foot baby jumper to fall tonight.
Yeah, 100%. And then also just like, even like they're so long, like if they're running drop coverage on you, like even though Brunson did do decent, I think by standards last year in the playoffs, but like still
he didn't play great against Cleveland.
He didn't play great, and I think a lot of that was their length. Like Mitchell Robinson was, in my opinion, the second best player on the Knicks in that series, but like, Brunson, like he kind of got a shot thrown off a couple of times with those guys, so.
Yeah, I wish that they would start Bogey, and against a team like the Cavs, I feel like that would help because it would take one of their bigs out of the paint. Hopefully they go to Bogey early in the first. We've seen the first sub of the game be Jericho Sims coming in for Hartenstein. I almost would rather see Precious Achua, Bojan Bogdanovic come in for Hartenstein if he's still on that limit restriction, and then play a 5 and 4 combo of Bogdanovic and Achua.
It's also Marshall. What's your best 5 you can run right now? It's Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart, Bogey, and Hartenstein.
Yeah.
Run those 5 for a good amount, like in quarters 1 through 3. Then when you need it, like if it's a close game, 4 minutes left, you want to have your best 5 players out there on the floor. I'm not running Precious and Hartenstein last 5 minutes against Cleveland tonight. Unless maybe Tibbs is – see, you know how we're talking this more offensively minded right now? Tibbs is thinking the opposite.
But the thing is, like, that lineup hasn't been able to get stops or rebound the ball effectively.
I mean, Golden State was beating them up.
Golden State dominated that game.
Yeah.
Detroit was scoring on you. The Pelicans, really good team, not to disrespect them, but like they scored like 120 on you.
Yep. But
you got to be able to score more than 100.
Tibbs is thinking, I'm holding the Cavs without Mitchell to under 100. If I run this double big, which that's just how we think.
I am going to be keeping my eyes on the minute distribution between Deuce McBride and Alec Burks. Because Tom Thibodeau always comes across as a guy that says minutes are always merit-based. There has been nothing Alec Burks has done as a member of the New York Knicks in the year of 2024 that says he has earned minutes over Deuce McBride.
Yeah.
Deuce has been great as of late. He's been kind of an X factor in some games. I would like to see Deuce play tonight, especially as you're going to have to try to slow down Darius Garland, who you know is going to be a man on a mission without Donovan Mitchell. Danny McGrath coming in with a $20 super chat. Shout out to my man Danny. Says, come on, Knicks. Let's get it together and win. Go, Knicks. Hey, Marshall and Patrick. Shout out to Danny McGrath, an absolute legend here at New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. D. Murda, my man. What up, Brody? D. Murda in the building. Shout out to Danny. Danny boy, what's up, man? How you been doing? And then I think we also had a $5 super chat come in from Titan TV Man Upgrade. Says, let's go, Knicks. Shout out to Titan TV Man Upgrade. He told me to ignore his username. I don't know what else to call him. He's Titan Man TV Upgrade.
Titan TV Man.
My man.
What up, baby?
CPJ in the building. What up? He says he's horrible. Been saying this for 2 years. Yeah, not great. William Burton says, Burks been reminding us why we didn't re-sign him. Like, I think all the people that can think level-headed on this channel understood why the Knicks made that trade, and it was for Bojan Bogdanovic, and Burks was the sprinkles on top of the cake. But, like, the sprinkles have been shit, and it's somewhat ruining the cake.
Yeah, that's a good. It's just like you're not. if he was just even a net 0 on the court.
He's literally been a net negative.
He has been a net negative.
Quite literally, I think he's been maybe the worst player in the NBA since the trade.
And the thing is, like, his bot, like, dude, he's got pretty long arms. He can move pretty well. Like, you would expect him to be a decent defender. It's like you would trust him to maybe win a matchup, but, like, he has just been getting cooked on that end. Takes bad shots, and also the shots he takes, it's not a part of the offense. It's a lot of him, like, let me get the ball, let me get this screen.
Let me go get a bucket.
Like, yeah, he takes 10 seconds off the shot clock.
Titan TV man upgrade said his son hacked his account. My bad, bro. That's on me. That's on me.
Charles, rematch will be next weekend.
We wanted to do the one-on-one rematch today, but we didn't have anyone to hold the camera. And if there was no one to hold the camera, that means y'all wouldn't have seen a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go 2-0 in this series without people watching.
Yeah, great
So
point.
next week, hopefully we'll be able to square off this one-on-one. Titan says, I hold the camera. You coming down to Dallas? Coming down to Dallas?
We need somebody.
John Pettit says, like Melo said, the game is about getting buckets. Can't just go all defensive and expect JB and DD to do all the scoring. Agreed. 6'6" Kimball says, Burks is a rental, relax. I don't care if I'm buying the property. I don't care if I am renting the property. If the property is costing me to pay out-of-pocket charges, I don't want it. Yeah. And right now, he is hurting the performance of this team.
It's also like the Knicks did give up Grimes for
they
gave
up Grimes. They gave up second-round picks. Sure, if you're telling me to be nice to Burks, sure, you could feel that way. But it's also the NBA. It's the highest level that basketball is played in the world, and he makes about $8 million, and the Knicks traded a good prospect for him. I believe that I should, as my job, I should be able to constructively criticize his game, and he's been terrible. As the last two chats that come in, Seeps, one from Chase says, easy money line even without Mitchell for the Cavs. And then my man Joachim, apologize if I said that wrong, +4 Knicks spread is a lock. So we got two people saying it's a lock on either side.
I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'll hedge my happiness a little bit. I don't really have that good of a feeling about today.
No good feeling about today?
I think it's going to come down to I think if the Knicks want to win this game, Brunson's going to have to be heroic. And he can go be heroic. I don't know, but even if he goes out and has 30 and 10 again, and it's like a 12-23 game for him, he's going to need somebody else.
But you need a game out of Bogey.
You need a game out of Bogey. I know we were just talking about him. Alec Burks. Have 15 off the bench tonight.
An Alec Burks 15-point game tonight would hit.
It would hit. Or DiVincenzo. Go get
how about a Chenzo game?
Go get 20 on 12 shots tonight. Also, I feel like the Knicks really haven't been getting to the rim. Obviously, without OG and Randall, you're not going to get to the rim as much. But, they haven't been getting to the charity stripe as much. Haven't been really playing too physical, which obviously was their MO the whole year. And, again, OG Randall not being there, big reason why. But let's get a little more grit and grind going because this Cavs team, they got it. They got grit and grind.
Knicks need to play. They need to play some ball today. They got to play some ball today. I feel like this team's losing some of its juice.
A game and a half separates the 4th through the 8th seed right now in the East.
Use today, and some other teams win, and you're in the plan.
Yeah. Miami's getting hot. They're always turning around this time of year. Orlando's young and hungry. Same with Indiana.
Tamar Bowles in the building. What up, man? As RTY Gamer coming in with a super chat. What up, RTY Gamer? Says, I expect 20 from Boyan tonight. Between Boyan, Burks.
Just those two, 30.
You need 30 between Boyan and Burks tonight.
The Pistons boys need 30.
Pistons boys need 30.
Nova boys need 60. Grit and grind everywhere else.
If you can get 90 between the Nova boys and the Pistons, you can win this game.
You should win this
And you get like 8 from Deuce, and 8 from Achua, and 8 from Hartenstein.
You get around 116 there.
How about you dominate on the defensive end today, though, with no Mitchell? And I don't even know if the Knicks have the talent or the players to do so. Look, you lose tonight. You have the same number of losses as the Orlando Magic, who are in the 7th seed. Oh, thank God you guys are watching tonight's game on the channel.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, my God. Turn this audio all the way up.
It's 2024.
The starting lineup for the Knicks tonight is going to be the same one it has been since the injuries, with Brunson, Chenzo, Hart, Achua, and Hartenstein. That is correct, Levi's the best. Karis LeVert is not playing. So we got at the bottom of the screenshot, Patrick Seatman. If Knicks score first, I'll drop a 20 in the chat, says Titan TV. Titan TV, deal. You
know what that's the one thing, like, we could do it down here, like FanDuel, betting first baskets.
First basket. 4K Anthony, what up, Brody? Roof. He says, if the Knicks score first, I'll drop, he says, OG's coming soon. I'm looking at March 14th for OG and Obi to come back.
Yeah.
March 14th.
Give you a month, 5 weeks for the playoffs. Showing Darius Garland averages 24 without Mitchell playing. And Strus averages 16 and a half.
I hate Max Strus. I hate Max Strus.
He sees a Knicks uniform. He's just foaming at the mouth a little bit. Is he the – God damn it. Is he the guy we weren't thinking about tonight?
Who's Josh Hartgarden?
It's got to be Garland. Or DiVincenzo on Garland.
Hart on Strus, and then Brunson on Okoro.
Yeah, Brunson's always on Okoro. Go sit
the Okoro little corner boy.
That's what we need.
Jalen Brunson, March 31st, 2023, had 48 points on 32 shots and 9 assists. You need that out of Brunson tonight.
Come on.
48-9. How about it, JB?
Dominate the game.
From start to finish, this should be a Jalen Brunson game.
I don't want us at the end of this game being like, oh, Darius Garland, him and Brunson were the same player on the floor tonight. It should be there should be a seismic gap on who is a better player between Brunson and Garland when it's all said and done.
48-9, almost a year ago in this building. Do it again.
Do it again?
Do it again.
God, that was almost a year ago.
I remember that game like it was yesterday.
We were in here.
Yeah, we were in this studio. And it was like around that time we kind of knew that Cavs-Knicks was like a potential first-round matchup.
Yeah.
I think Mitchell had like 40-something in that game too.
I remember the first quarter they both went for 20.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
They need it. We haven't been doing many beer shotguns on the show, but it's Sunday night. It's a primetime game. Maybe it brings a little extra juice today. If we get to $50 in Super Chats prior to tip-off, I'm doing a beer shotgun. We're at $30 in Supers so far. If we get to $50 prior to tip-off, we'll do a little beer shotgun. Haven't done one on the channel in a minute.
If we get to 100, we can start racing again. Get the competition back.
Well, 100 before tip-off shotgun race, I'm in. John Pettit says, is Shake able to play tonight? Able, I'm not sure. Shake Milton is not playing tonight, though. From what I have heard, Shake Milton will not play tonight. Tony in the building. What up, Tony Tone? He said, what up, guys? What's up? What up? Shout out to all the real ones in the building. 250 people watching. Still about 8 minutes away from tip-off. If you could, please hit the thumbs up icon. We have 250 watching, 75 likes. We should be at 130 people having liked the video. It should be at 50%. 50%. Sam's Myth says Patrick's volume's a little low. Thanks, fellas. Thank you for the kind refresher. Seeps, how we sounding now?
I think we're sounding good. What about now?
I think that's a little bit better.
I think that's a little bit better.
I think
Trying to make sure it's not a wind tunnel going on.
Yeah,
like
we don't
last
want any
night.
wind tunnel. We don't want Jay Liv lost in the wind tunnel down there. As William
Hey!
Burton, the February Bang God, a
WB.
$20 super chat. Everybody show the Bang God some love in the chat. My man, my man, my man. Seeps, do you want to go grab that little shotgun tool and a little HD for the kids?
Oh, yeah.
Seeps said if we get to 100 before game time, he'll race. I don't know if we're about that life, but I'm about that life. It's Sunday. It's Knicks Day. It's prime time. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Let's go. Shout out to William Burton. My man, a legend. Shout out to everybody in the building. 270 watching. Just minutes away from tip-off. Reminder, Donovan Mitchell is not playing tonight for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Neither is Karis LeVert. Seeps, you want to bring a trash can too. Rashard Lee says, hope the Knicks do the Cavs like Boston did the Warriors. Yeah, Boston, they dominated Golden State today. They dominated. Mark K, nothing, brother. He is still not walking around with any confidence. I feel bad for him. Blake says your poll has a glitch. It shows Knicks with a higher win percentage. Sounds like you're just a salty Cavs fan, my brother. Salty Cavs fan. Look, if I lost with home court advantage in the first round to a 5 seed in 5 games, I would also still be upset. I would also still be upset. Shake Milton hasn't been signed yet. He still needs to clear waivers. Yeah, he's not officially a New York Knick, but he is going to clear waivers, and he is going to sign with the New York Knicks. 66 says easy on winning by 50.
Yeah, let's just
I don't know if anyone said that.
4.5 point underdogs.
Let's win by 50.
Let's just get a win.
Hey, Marsh, do you think Melton is better than Mills? I do. I think Shake Milton is better than Davis, Patty Mills at this point.
Different types of players, but yeah.
Oh, John Musgrove with a $20 super chat. He says, make it a double barrel shotgun. LOL. Shout out to John Musgrove.
You know what? Even though we're 30 away, if somebody matches that 20, we'll race.
If we get a $20 super chat, I'm racing Patrick Seatman in a beer shotgun. We haven't raced in a couple of months, and I'll tell you what, he's better at one-on-one than racing, and we know what happened there.
Shout out to Musgrove, though, man. Appreciate
John
it.
Musgrove, my man. We appreciate you. Thank you for the very kind contribution and support in the channel.
He's one of those dudes. He's probably been with us for a year plus.
John Musgrove's always tuned in. He's always tuned in. He's always showing love. He's a real one. No doubt about it. Demo account says Okoro Struce boy on your pick for today. Who do I think is better? What am I picking on? Who scores more? If the Cavs win, probably because Struce is scoring more. If the Knicks wins, probably because Boyan's scoring more.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Okoro. He's kind of cheeks. Oh, look who it is. He's been on a hiatus this season, but he's back in the building. Johnson, he says, what will Leon do with our 2024 draft picks? It's a great question, Johnson, And, I've always been team kind of trade the picks because you don't necessarily have the roster spot or playing time for these young kids. But something about these injuries that have started to plague the Knicks over the past month or so, I wouldn't mind keeping, unless, there's a trade that becomes available where the Knicks can net an all-star player, and you're going to have to give up those picks. But if you don't, I wouldn't just move them to get picks into the future. I think adding a young, talented, athletic player in the middle of the first round could help this team going forward. Like, I wouldn't mind adding a rookie in the draft. I don't know if I want to draft 2 rookies, but I'd be interested in adding a rookie to this team. I'd be interested in adding one. Like, what about a backup athletic long big so we don't have to see Taj Gibson be called out of retirement or something like that? And because Achua and Hartenstein are both free agents, and I'm not sure the Knicks are going to pay both those guys. Go get somebody. Let's ride. 4K says, Marsh, do you think the Knicks should retire Randall's jersey? He's got to do a couple more good things as a Knick before he gets that jersey retired. Yeah. We're ways away from that. We're ways away from that. 315 people in the building. Check that. 330 people in the building. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off. Can I get everyone to hit the thumbs up icon? Like the video. And if you have liked the video, give me a me down in the comment section. Give me a me in the comment section if you have liked the video. Easiest way to do that. As Fred Katz says, Randall worked up a serious sweat in his pregame warm-up. Nothing physical, just ball handling and shooting drills. But he was for sure going full speed. So that is good news for the New York Knicks. We told you guys that Randall started to take some light contact as a part of his rehab, and it sounded like he gave a full effort warm-up to start today's show. As Eric Drumpf is in the building. Eric Drumpf, I got a surprise for you coming up in a second. I'm pretty sure you may already know, but I got some coming for you. Let's beer shotgun it up. Here we go. It stings. It's so cold. It stings the nostrils. Woo! I'm going to be honest. That grape piece was terrible. Are y'all grape guys? You are a grape guy.
Like that.
I hate grape flavored stuff. As Eric Drump with a $20 super chat. Let's go, Knicks. Time to compete. Go show that the name on your chest is worthy of you. Go earn the Fanatics' respect. Still F. Roley. Knicks till I die. Eric Drump, my man, a legend. What up, brother? And also, Eric Drump, you weren't around at the end of the Knicks' loss to the Golden State Warriors for good reason. Knicks got bodied. But we spun the wheel to see who won. The signed Jalen Brunson photo. And my man, you were the name that the wheel stopped on. So Eric Drumpf, you were the winner. Or were is not even the right word. You are the winner of our February-long raffle for the signed Jalen Brunson photo. So Eric Drumpf, I need to be in contact with you so I can get your shipping address, shipping information, and get that sent out to you. Shout out to Eric Drumpf. Game is underway. Reminder, no Donovan Mitchell and no Karis LeVert for the Cavs. On the first possession, they're going to go right to Okoro, posting up Brunson, and he knocks in the point-blank little baby jumper. Knicks wearing their white uniforms while the Cavs will be wearing their blacks. It'll be Dante DiVincenzo up top. He'll get it to Brunson on the curl down. Brunson, pull up, and he's hurt. Brunson's hurt. Are you fucking kidding me? Brunson's on the ground holding his ankle. This team might just be fucking cursed, man. As Brunson is still on the ground, Dante DiVincenzo comes over to the steal.
Oh,
Brunson can't even walk. Brunson can't even fucking walk. Brunson's done. Why do I feel like he's holding his knee? Oh, he literally just rolled his ankle again walking. This season's over. This season is over. I never can have fucking anything nice, man. First shot of the game. Jalen Brunson on the ground holding his knee. That didn't look good.
No, it did not.
I don't know what that is.
I'm really hoping it was just that ankle, but it did look like he was grabbing that knee.
I don't want to speculate, but that did not look good.
Hold his calf muscle or something? I hope so.
The first fucking play of the game. I don't know what to say anymore. At some point, you just got to say it may not be our year. It may just not be your year. Mitchell Robinson first, then Julius Randle, then OG Anunoby, then Isaiah Hartenstein, and now it looks like Jalen Brunson may have a very serious injury. I didn't even see what happened. He just rose up for a jumper. I don't know if he landed on some. I don't know if he landed badly.
Here we go.
He jumps up.
It's his left.
Looks like it's his left knee.
That is his knee. Oh.
It literally.
It was on.
He got hurt when he jumped.
Dude, he can't even put pressure on it.
He can't put pressure on it, and his leg is being dragged. Yeah, this might be over. Non-contact injury for Jalen Brunson for his knee. And he is not in the game. Here we go. Back to hoops. Golly, I hope he's okay. Not even for the Knicks. I hope he's just okay for him, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. As Dante DiVincenzo lines up a three, that's up and in. Okoro has it in the corner, kicks it out. Strus, his open three. That's no good. Hartenstein with the board. He'll throw it up ahead, and it's intercepted. Turnover. Garland will control. He'll get it to a rolling Allen. He'll throw it short. Pass broken up. Stolen by the Knicks. Achua has it. He'll get it up to DiVincenzo. Cenzo throws it to Hart, and Hart will be fouled.
Burks isn't available.
You said Alec Burks is not available?
You said they only have 3 guys on the bench now.
Yeah, I don't even see Burks. It looks like Jacob Toppin, Jericho Sims, and
Bogey.
So what happened to Burks? Achua into the lane. His jumper, no good. He's fouled. Did they cut Burks?
You have heard, like, there has been anything about him not suiting up?
I don't understand. Sometimes the Knicks beat reporters are really bad. So is Alec Burks off the team?
I mean, they got 3 dudes on the bench right now. He's not even there. Precious misses the first. Shout out to Titan, man. Still came in with the $10 super chats that I'm still going to show love. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
Shot to Titan, man. We appreciate the love as Achua misses the second free throw. Rebound by the Cavs. As there's going to be a foul on the Knicks.
Johnson, you also came with a 5, said, word is CAA agents told Mitchell and LeVert to sit out. Leon Rose, CAA Mafia leader, is always plotting something. Yeah, Mitchell and LeVert not in today.
That looks like a knee injury to me, man, the more I watch it. It doesn't look like a good one. Hope I'm wrong. Missed shot by the Cavs. Hart with the rebound. He'll push it up. Throws it inside to Hartenstein. His point-blank shot. Good. Hartenstein banks it off the glass from the left side. Knicks up by 3. Garland being guarded by Deuce. He'll dribble to Strus. Hands it off. Ball poked away by DiVincenzo. Chenzo and Strus fighting. And they're going to call a foul on Dante DiVincenzo in the backcourt. Deuce will pick up Garland in the backcourt.
You keep going in and out. Plug real quick.
Here we go. Mobley, top of the key, guarded by Achua, and they're going to call a foul away from the ball on Deuce McBride. Jalen Brunson left the game, first possession. Jumped up, non-contact, started to grab his knee. Jalen Brunson is in the locker room being looked at potentially for a serious knee injury. Jared Allen's point-blank shot, no good. Rebound by the Knicks. Hart will throw it up to DiVincenzo. He'll look to attack the rim. Drives through the baseline, then kicks it out to Deuce. Relocates. Chenzo, corner 3, no good. Rebound by Cleveland. Mobley has it left side. Hands it off to Okoro. Guarded by Hart. Swings it back up top to Garland. He'll work on DiVincenzo. Throws it to a cutting Allen. Allen throws it up to Mobley. He'll go up, catch it, then relocates, goes up with it. Shot no good, but he's fouled. No confirmation on the Brunson injury. I believe it's a knee injury. Some people think it's a calf or an ankle injury. Nothing has been confirmed. But he left the game on the first possession. Free throw for Cleveland is good. Yeah. All righty, how's that? Audio better, audio worse? Hoping it's
good.
better. As the Knicks will have the ball here. Hart up top, pick and roll with Achua, and Hart turns it over. They're actually going to call a kick ball. The ball will stay with the Knicks. Man, we get a great injury update today. Randall's getting close.
You got to plug in again.
Oh my God, I don't.
Go 5-3 here in Cleveland. Kick out to Precious. Thought about the 3. He drives on Mobley. Gets stopped. Kicks it back out to Deuce. Ball up in the air. Cavs almost get it going the other way, but Precious gets it.
It's going to be a shot clock. I don't know what to do. And I'm plugged. All right, how's that? Audio better, audio worse? Working again. To them since they can't hear me or not.
And grabbing Marsh a new headset real quick. Will be audio good in a sec.
I don't know what to do here. It's like when the audio's like this, it stays fine, but I don't understand why it's not working. Knicks down here by 1. Achua will have it top of the key. Gets in the lane. His floater, no good. A rebound by Mobley. Here come the Cavs. Strus, he'll have the ball. Left wing. Gets it to Jared Allen inside the three-point line. Then to Mobley. Mobley layup over Achua.
All right, here, Hartenstein's got it, top of the key. 8-5 here in Cleveland, 7:20 left. Hartenstein at the elbow, handoff to DiVincenzo. He drives, looking for the pull-up jumper. He takes it, and it is good over two Cavs defenders. 8-7 here in Cleveland with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Mobley's got it on the left side, looks at attack Hartenstein, kicks it out, drives, lob up to Jared Allen, pump fakes, and he slams it home. 10-7 here, Cleveland. They're starting to get some momentum on offense. Deuce is going to take it the other way, crosses mid-court. He's got Garland on him, swings it around the Precious, goes handoff with DiVincenzo, or tries to get it to him. Now they go handoff with Hart. Hart attacks, gets the lane, lob up to Hartenstein, no good. Now Mobley's got it. Cleveland's running the other way. Lead pass up. Mobley drives, kick out, Garland, rip through, one dribble, floater, good for Garland as the Cavs take a 5-point lead here early.
All righty, here we go. Try this headset, see if this works, as the Knicks will take a timeout with 6:19 left in the first, and they're down by 5. Probably the worst way a stream could start. I mean,
what the hell, man?
I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Never can just have anything fucking nice in this little fucking world, man. Yeah, I don't feel good about this Brunson injury at all. I mean, you jump up and you go and grab your knee before you even hit the ground.
Dude, it was the walk away. When you saw him try the step, and you literally saw his leg, like, wasn't able to support him up.
SNY is saying Jalen Brunson left the game in the first quarter against the Cavaliers due to an apparent ankle injury. So they don't know. They are saying apparent. I believe that's a knee injury, but we'll keep you in the loop. That's why you subscribe. Make sure you also check out our proud sponsor, PrizePicks, prizepicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $100. Put $100 in your account, and they will match it. Pick more, pick less, play PrizePicks. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS. All you do, create a lineup and pick more or less on the projected stat line.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys posted with the Brunson news, but a lot of wear and tear on these guys this year. Ethan, the game was very hype, and then 45 seconds into the game, that happened.
Yeah, I don't feel good about this one, guys.
Yeah, Chase, that's what I saw. When he was walking away, his ankle and foot kind of buckled.
I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to say, guys.
This obviously just changes everything.
Here we go. Back to action. McBride will handle for the Knicks. Gets into the lane. Pulls up. Foul line jumper. Good. Deuce McBride knocks in the 15-footer. Ismail Sanchez, with all due respect, you can go fuck yourself, dude. We'll see you later. As the Knicks come up with a steal, Dante DiVincenzo has it right wing, gets a screen from Achua. Hands it off to Sims. Sims to Hart. Hart 3, good. Tied up back at 12. Garland has it top of the key. He'll then get it to his big man, Allen. He hands it off to Strus. DiVincenzo trailing. Strus drive, handoff, pass stolen. Loose ball came up with by Achua. McBride will bring it up right side. Blows by Allen. His pull-up 3. No good. That one was halfway down. As Dean Wade hands it off to Strus. His triple no good. Hart with the rebound. Throws it up to Cenzo. And then he'll slow it down. Could have attacked, but he didn't. He'll run a pick and roll. Pull up 3. Cenzo. Good. Yeah, Devin, I'm not going to lie. I think he tore his patella tendon. That's where that is. He starts to hold his shin. And the way he couldn't even control his ankle below that looks like a patella injury to me. Allen hands it off. Blocked. Strus met at the rim. Blocked. Loose ball recovered by the Knicks. Hart leading the break. He'll find McBride. Right wing 3. Good.
Knicks getting hot from downtown.
Knicks up by 6.
Garland's hobbled. Yeah, definitely sad about it, but
Oh, Devin, he may never be the same player again if he tore his patella tendon. Remember what happened to Victor Cruz? Never was the same. That's not an injury that has a lot of science. And I mean, like, what are we supposed to do? Well, the season's over. I would. And if it is an ACL, I mean, what are the chances he's ready to go in 5 months for the next season? And with how transparent the Knicks are with injuries, I'm sure we'll get an update here pretty soon, right? Brutal.
RTY Gamer got your super chat. The software's just struggling a little bit right now.
Nothing working today for the Knicks. Here we go. Back on defense. Knicks down by 6. 4 minutes to go. Garland lines up at 3. That's off the mark. Hart with the board. He'll push it up the right side. It's Hart, Cenzo, as well as Jericho, Sims, McBride, and Bogey in the game. Hart has it right wing, guarded by Dean Wade. Hands it off to Cenzo. Cenzo drives. Layup off the glass in. Strong take by Dante DiVincenzo. Cavs moving around quickly. They get into their offense. Okoro, 3, good. McBride has it right side. Guarded, I don't even know who that is. Has it right side. Crossover. Gets into the lane. Then he'll dribble back out. Hands it off to Cenzo. He'll rise up. His triple, no good. And now DiVincenzo limping up the floor the other way. The Knicks can't afford to play healthy basketball. As Garland throws it up to Allen, and he'll throw it down. Miles McBride will walk it up for the Knicks. McBride swings it to Hart. Hart has it left side. The Knicks can't get anything going on offense. Jericho Sims hands it off to Bogey. Can't even get it to him. 5 on the shot clock. Hart's going to have to throw it up till he does. Sims drops it. Turnover. Here come the Cavs. Okoro pushing it up. Gets it to Allen. Allen to Wade. Wade, wide open, corner three. That's no good, but an offensive rebound for Cleveland. Now Garland will launch a three. That's no good. Josh Hart with the board. Hart, look at a push, and he slows it up. Hands it off to Chenzo. Chenzo rip through, guarded by Wade. Takes him baseline. Reverse layup, up and in. Strong take by Dante DiVincenzo. Garland brings it up. Cavs down by 5. DiVincenzo with a good start. He's got 12 points as Josh Hart with a good contest. That three off the mark for Cleveland. Here comes Hart right side. He'll look to get downhill. He's fouled. Throws it up. Not sure if they'll reward him for a shooting foul, but it's going to be Knicks ball at minimum.
RTY said when Brunson was trying to walk it off, his leg was twisted. Not good.
Yeah, not ideal, man. Not ideal. Duncan, I'm praying for not only a speedy recovery, but also a minor injury, but it doesn't look good. Sending my best on behalf of the Celtics Nation, the Chat Sports family. Love you on Martian Seeps. Duncan, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Jericho hands it off to Bogey. Bogey gets downhill. He'll pull up. Shot, no good. Sims battling for the board, and it'll be out of bounds off of Mobley. Knicks ball on the baseline.
Appreciate it, Duncan.
Bogey drives, kicks to Hart. Hart swings to Dante. Dante drive, floater up, no good. Rebound by Mobley, whose pass is stolen by Hart. Hart kicks it out. DiVincenzo three. That's no good. He followed his shot, got his own board, then finds an open deuce for three. That one's good. Knicks up by 8 here early in Cleveland.
Shoot with confidence.
Garland will control. Get a screen from Strus, doubled by the Knicks. Gets it to a cutting Mobley. Mobley drives on Sims. Shot blocked. That's good defense by Jericho. Bogdanovich recovers the board. He'll bring it up. Guarded by Garland, Bogey, drive, kick, Hart, corner three, good. Knicks up by 11 here in Cleveland with 1 minute to go. Garland, left side, crosses over. He froze McBride, and he got it to a cutting Mobley who throws it down. .50 seconds in the quarter. Bogdanovich has it up top. Got Mobley on him. He'll face him up. Pull up, triple, bogey. No good. Sims with the offensive glass, and it's going to be loose ball recovered by the Cavs. Here comes Strus. He'll launch in transition from deep. That shot's no good. Hart battling for the board, but Niang comes up with it. He'll kick it out to Mobley. 10 on the shot clock. Mobley, right wing here, guarded by Sims. He'll take it out. Now look to drive. Crossover. Gets to his left hand. Pump fake, cut, pass. Great defense there by Hart, man. Hart playing with great energy. He blocked Strus. Weak side is out. Burks is now set to check in. Wonder where he was. DiVincenzo, top of the key. Gets it to a cutting Jericho. Jericho back to Chenzo. Chenzo's floater missed. Point blank. As the Knicks somehow, without Jalen Brunson, win the first quarter, 28-19.
Seems like they're playing a little inspired ball right there for JB. Yeah, Uzerman, I can second those thoughts. Knicks are playing with energy right now, but
it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Just tuning in, Jalen Brunson on the first shot of the game. Jumped up, grabbed his knee, came down, fell to the floor, tried to get back up to walk it off, and then he collapsed. And Now we're here. Johnson, you says, is the season over? If Brunson is out, yeah, the season's over. Titan TV, I feel you, brother, but no matter how I think about Jalen Brunson, it's not going to change his injury.
We saw it, dude.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a Knicks fan just like you. Nothing I say or do affects it.
I still feel like it hasn't even settled yet.
Dante DiVincenzo had a good first quarter. We talked about that was going to be key if the Knicks were going to win this game. Hadn't been playing that good over the past couple of weeks. Came out hot, though. Knicks are going to need that and a whole lot more if they're going to be without number 11 for an extended period of time. Like, even best case scenario, I don't understand like how this isn't a multiple month injury.
I mean, dude, I think best case scenario is a hyperextended knee.
Yeah, I'm with you, Baller MJ. If Brunson is out, everyone rest. Randall, go get the surgery in. Shift your attention to next year.
This is the brutal part of the NBA.
I mean, you just had your all-pro quarterback go down with a non-contact knee injury.
It's even like, I feel like it's even worse than that.
This is equivalent to Patrick Mahomes being hurt.
Yeah.
This is equivalent to Patrick Mahomes being hurt. Here we go. Second quarter underway. McBride will bring it up. Knicks up by 9. It's McBride, Burks, Sims, Bogey, and Hart in the game. Burks off the screen, gets to the foul line, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. He'll drive, rips through, layup, up and in off the glass. Strus, he'll control, right wing, drives on Bogey, kicks it out, open three, good.
Sam Merrill.
That three's good for Cleveland. Alec Burks up top, guarded by Strus. Looking to get it to Hart. He'll run a pick and roll with Sims. He'll drive baseline, kicks it to an open Bogdanovich. He'll drive on Niang, throws it back to Hart. A lot of drive and kick for this Knicks team right now. Hart gets it to Deuce. 2 on the shot clock. He'll rise up. His shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Cavs. Strus will bring it up the left side, guarded by Burks. He'll get it to Mobley. Mobley controls, guarded by Sims. Picks his dribble up, and he gets it to who's that?
Sam Merrill.
Merrill. They play a game of give and go, and then Mobley with a right-hand hook inside. McBride just dropped Mobley and went all the way and laid it up and in. Strong move from Deuce McBride. Strus moving it around. Niang left wing 3. That's no good. Hart with another board. He'll throw it up ahead to Burks. Burks going to go one-on-one here versus Strus. He'll size him up. Now they're going to post up Bogey. Bogdanovich has it in the short corner. Post up. He's doubled. Gets it to Hart. And they'll have to reset. Hart drives on Merrill. His fall away baseline jumper. Left short. Rebound by Niang. He'll push. Cleveland on the move. Niang now going to look to go at Bogdanovich. Sizes him up. Puts him in the post. Spin move. Up and under. No good. Bogey, though, too soft with the defensive board. Got the ball stolen from him, but that shot's off the mark from Mobley, and Hart will pull in the board. Hart gets it to Sims. Sims now to Burks. Burks lines up a triple off the bounce. You knew that wasn't in. Mobley will bring it up that left side. Sims will try to slow him down. Mobley takes him into the paint, being physical, but they're going to call a foul on Jericho.
Knew this was going to start coming.
SF Wisdom. Great job, Tibbs. Played Brunson 40 minutes a game just to lose by 20, and now he caught the D-Rose disease. Merrill off the bounce, pull up three, got it. Tough shot by him over the contest to Hart. McBride will control right side. He'll get it to Hartenstein, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Burks. He gets downhill. Burks with a floater in the paint, air ball. He got fouled. Burks at the line for a pair. Dave says, fun fact, coming into today's game, 4 Knicks ranked top 10 in minutes per game since February 1st. Josh Hart 1, Precious Achiuwa 4, Jalen Brunson 5, Dante DiVincenzo 7. Burks, first free throw, up and in. No update on Brunson yet, John Pettit. No update. And I think it's the longer it goes on with no update, the worse it's going to be. Because they know what the injury is at this point. Yeah, no, I mean, that's the video. Yeah. Knicks up by 7. 9 minutes to go in the half. Mobley up top. Hands it off to Merrill. Hart will poke that away. He'll recollect. Top of the key. A little step back, mid-range jumper, good for Cleveland. Porter Jr. was the bucket getter for Cleveland there. As Hartenstein gets downhill, his layup up and in. Strong take from Hart. As Porter drives, his layup. No good. Good defense by Deuce. Hartenstein with the board. McBride will bring it up the right side. He'll be guarded by Merrill. Takes it into the teeth of the defense. Then to Hartenstein. He'll hand it off to Bogey. Good ball movement here. Bogey with a fall-away 15-footer. Good. Knicks back up by 9 with 8 minutes to go. Porter uses the screen. Kicks to Niang. He'll launch from the corner. That's no good. Rebound by Burks. Here the Knicks come. Burks going to bring it up the right side. Merrill will be the one to pick him up. Burks has it in the corner. No, nothing there. He'll play a game of catch with Hart. Comes off the screen. Fall away. 17-footer. He was fouled. Almost went in. He'll go to the line for 2. Burks at the line for 2 more. Let's get this off the screen if we could. Aussie says, is that JB on the end of the bench? I have not seen Brunson on the end of the bench. I think the broadcast would have said something if it was. No. Brunson is not on the bench. That is Mitchell Robinson, and that is Julius Randle. Porter will bring it up the right side. He'll get it to Niang. Niang now left wing. As that pass will be broken up. And then Deuce McBride is going to be fouled, and it'll be Knicks ball. Look at the extra effort from Deuce right there, man. Kyle, we don't have much extent. We don't have much details around the injury of Brunson. He went up for a shot before he landed. He grabbed his knee. He fell down. He was on the ground for 30 seconds, tried to get up, and his right leg buckled. Or, excuse me, one of his legs buckled. I don't remember which leg it was. There's Bogdanovich into the lane. His fall-away jumper, good. Bogey with a couple of big-time buckets this quarter. As Niang will get it to Okoro. Back to Niang. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Takes him into the post. Couple of spin moves. Creates some space. Finds an open Merrill. Terrible off-ball defense by Alec Burks. And he snipes the Knicks with a three. Alec Burks continues to be a disappointment on both sides of the ball. Literally some of the worst defense I've ever seen. Hartenstein with a handoff to Burks. Burks looking to create. Getting locked up by Merrill. Gives it to Bogey. He'll run a pick and roll with Hartenstein. Bogey's guarded by Allen. Crossover into the lane. Stops, pops, rises. Good. Tough bucket from Bogdanovich. As Garland will control. Swings it to Niang. Niang trying to drive on Bogey, and he'll be called for a foul. Knicks say Jalen Brunson's sore left knee is questionable to return. I guess that's good news. Maybe that's good news. The New York Knicks PR account just tweeted out, Jalen Brunson's sore left knee is questionable to return. Unless they're all lying to us, that means that there is no season-ending injury, unless they are lying. You don't say someone is questionable to return unless they are actually questionable. He did not bump any knees, Arm & Hammer. There was no bumped knees.
I mean, they're not tweeting that out without, like...
There's no way the Knicks PR account would tweet that out if he had a torn ACL or torn patella tendon. To be fair, there's no way you would have been able to do an MRI and get the results that fast. But I think a lot of times these trainers kind of know what the knee injury is by some sort of tests. To call it a sore knee, though, is very, very interesting. Maybe that means hyperextension. Maybe that means sprained. Sore left knee is quite a wording there. Dave says he bumped. Take a look at the bump 3 seconds before, like before the shot. I'm watching it. There doesn't seem to be any bump, guys. He comes off the pin down. He catches the ball. No bump. No bump. Unless when he initially jumped, there was contact. It doesn't look like it to me, and Okoro doesn't show. He says he bumped with Hartenstein. He's not even by Hartenstein, though. Hartenstein's posting up Jared Allen on the opposite side of the floor, Dave. When did he bump knees with Hart? He's coming off a screen off the left corner. Hart is at the right elbow. I'm watching the play. All right, I think you're trolling me. Can't be with Hart. He got the screen from Achua. Hart is on the other end of the floor. He catches the ball. If there's a bump, there's anything with Okoro off the jump. Isaiah Hartenstein wasn't near Brunson that possession. I don't understand what you guys are watching. All right, you're okay, so here's another one. Okay, so you guys are saying that when he initially throws the pass to DiVincenzo and then cuts through, Hart sets an off-ball screen, and he does kind of bump Hart, but he doesn't show any sign of limping, and he starts sprinting full speed after that. So
I think it had to have been off the lift off.
yeah. Also, the screen he got from Hart was well before the jumper. But I am seeing what you guys are saying now. I don't believe that caused him to go to the ground for 30 seconds, though. As DiVincenzo will line up a three. That's no good. Five-point game. Garland has it. Drives baseline. Then he'll pull it all the way back out. Comes off a screen. No help from Alec Burks, and it results in a Jared Allen layup. See, that's why Alec Burks can't play. I mean, this season is all but over. If Brunson's out, but there's no reason Shake Milton should be watching Alec Burks play basketball. I don't want to watch Alec Burks play basketball anymore. He is quite literally one of the worst players in the NBA. The bro god, at this point, I'm convinced the basketball gods don't want us to win. Me either. Me either, brother.
RTY saying New York Knicks PR page says it's a sore left knee.
Yep, Jalen Brunson officially questionable to return with a sore left knee. Let's see if he actually returns.
We are at a timeout, though. Got to tell you guys about PrizePicks. You guys at PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS. We'll hook you guys up with the first deposit match up to $100. It's not just NFL, NBA, college hoops, and more. With March here, basketball is definitely ramping up. So PrizePicks is up in their game as well. All you got to do is pick more, pick less. But make sure you guys do pick at PrizePicks. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS for a first deposit match up to $100. A link for that in the description of today's show.
I guess the update that it's a sore left knee is good news. But I'm not believing anything that this team says about injuries. We'll continue to keep you up to date, though. That's why you subscribe, and that's why you turn your notifications on. So he brings the ball up. He's guarded by Okoro. He throws it to the left side of DiVincenzo. Then he drives, or cuts is the better way to say it, cuts off ball. Hartenstein sets a screen on Okoro, and it looks like Brunson does bump Hartenstein a little bit. Then he continues to jog, but then he comes off a full sprint and a curl down off the screen from Achua, tries to rise up from the foul line. I can't tell, though, from this angle that when he rises up again, if he creates contact with Okoro. But as he jumps up, he picks up both knees in an awkward way, and he immediately grabs that left knee, then falls to the ground. He's holding his left knee. Exactly, J-Liv. I'm not believing anything this medical staff says. They told us OG Anunoby was day-to-day. He's been out for a month. A knee stinger? I don't even think that's a thing, to be honest with you. I'd put questionable to return on that if you could. As I still don't see him on the bench. The Knicks will have the ball, and Bogey will turn it over. Bogey will turn it over. As Dean Wade lines up a right wing three, that's no good. Rebound by the Knicks. Dante DiVincenzo pushing the pace, hands it off to Hart. He'll get it to Hartenstein. Back to him. They'll run a little pick and roll action. Hart drives right side. Nice bounce pass to Hart, and his little foul line jumper is good. Back to a 5-point lead for the Knicks. As Merrill controls it up top. Cavs moving it around now. Okoro faces up Hart. He'll drive from the corner, and then he drops it off to Jarrett Allen, who lays it up and in. Josh Hart can't stay in front of Isaac Okoro, forces the help to come from Hart, and it leaves Jarrett Allen wide open for the cleanup. Josh Hart, if you can't guard Isaac Okoro, we're going to be in a load of trouble here. Hartenstein to McBride. McBride, drive, layup. Kicks it out. Hart, though, now inside to Hartenstein. I like seeing Hartenstein attack. Bogey off the screen is doubled, and his pass is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline with 1.5 to shoot. As McBride will throw it in. Wide open, Achua. Love the action there out of the out-of-bounds play for the Knicks. It results in a wide open dunk for Precious. 5-point game, 3:30 to go in the half. Garland controls for Cleveland. He'll be guarded by McBride. He's near the logo. Drives to the right. Comes off a screen from Allen. Then throws it in the corner to Okoro. Okoro beats Hart off the bounce again, and it results in an Allen bucket. That's back-to-back possessions. Josh Hart and his defense has cost the Knicks an easy layup. And then DiVincenzo's pass is stolen by Okoro, and he'll run it out and lay it up. Blocked! Should have been a foul. They didn't call it. Knicks have numbers. It's a 5-on-3. Fast break. Now McBride drives, gets to the lane, left-hand layup, no good. Couldn't even score a 5-on-3. Now Merrill will bring it up. Achua guarding him. He stops and pops. Shot no good, but an offensive rebound for Allen. Allen shot, then no good. Fouled by DiVincenzo. Allen at the line, down 3 with 2:45 to go. First free throw, no good. Left it short. Allen knocks in the second. 2-point game with 2:45 to go. McBride will bring it up for the Knicks. Garland guarding him. McBride, left side, pick and pop with Bogey. He'll use the screen, has some space. Bogey catches it now. He'll face up Dean Wade. Pump fake, gets in the lane. Slow step. What a bucket by Bogey. He's giving you some good offensive juice this quarter. He's up to 10 points, 5 of 8 from the field. Gonna need someone to score if Captain Clutch is out. Garland, he'll have it. Guarded by DiVincenzo. Pulls up off the screen. 3-pointer. Got it. 1-point game. 1-point game. McBride will bring it up the right side. Gets a screen from Achua. Swings it to Hart. Hart hands it off to Bogey. Ball's poked away. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll stick with the Knicks. Just under 2 minutes to go. Knicks will have 13 to shoot. McBride, right side, gets a screen from Achua. Nice cross-court pass to Hart. He'll pump fake from the corner, then drives, finds an open DiVincenzo. He'll launch a right wing three. No good. DiVincenzo misses the open look. Now Cleveland with an opportunity to take the lead. Garland, guarded by McBride. He's playing with him. Blocked by Achua. That's great defense by Precious to stay on the hip of Garland. He sent that one into the stands. Strus will throw it in. 12 to shoot. Garland off the catch. Launches. Blocked by the Knicks. Here they come. Dante DiVincenzo to Precious. Precious lays it up and in. And they're back up by 3 with 85 seconds to go in the half. Precious Achiuwa playing good on both ends here. Strus comes off a series of screens. Gives it to Allen at the high post. He'll just face up and shoot it from the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Bogey. He'll walk it up. Bogey guarded by Strus. 60 seconds to go. Gets a screen from Achiuwa, and he turned it over. Horrible fucking pass from Bogey. And then Strus crosses him over, gets to the lane. Jared Allen throws it down. 1-point game. Don't love Bojan Bogdanovic pick and roll ball handling skills. Hart, he'll now control in the pick and roll. He'll swing it to DiVincenzo. He'll launch a tough three. No good. He may need a reality check on the type of three-point shots he takes, man. The quality of shots that DiVincenzo has been taking have been awful. They're never good shots. The dude was guarded right outside the three-point line and then just rose up. And Garland will take a step back three. Good. As the Knicks will be down by 2 with 9 seconds to go in the half. Hart will bring it up. 5 to shoot. Hart guarded by Garland. In and out dribble. Takes him to the lane. His floater. No good. And the Knicks lose the first half 53-51. Man, today sucks. Today fucking sucks. Hey, Asia. Man, this sucks. Knicks down by 2. Thought they played with good heart. Thought they played with good energy. A lot of self-inflicted wounds, though. Not ideal. Dante DiVincenzo with another stinker.
I get he has to take tough shots, but his shot selection's been terrible.
It's been really bad. It's been really bad. He hasn't shot above 50% in a game in almost a month. Outside of the Detroit Pistons game.
Josh Hart, sneaky triple-double watch, 6 points, 10 boards, 6 assists. Just doing what he can.
Yeah, I thought Hart's played good. Except on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been bad.
Isaac Okoro's beat him off the dribble a couple of times. He's got to be better there.
Okoro's up to 11, 2, and 3. As ED coming in with a $10 super chat.
Shot Derek Drump says, game is not over yet. They got some fight in them. Let's go Knicks, F. Roley.
Game is not over. I think Marsh and I are just thinking it's tough not to think big picture right now.
Yeah, I mean.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Eli owns Brady. I don't know. I don't think Dante DiVincenzo has taken many good shots today.
I mean, he's asked correct to take a lot of tough shots, but
just doesn't matter. We're on a boat and there's a hole in the fucking bottom.
Yep.
It's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
Yep. Davies, I'm with you.
Davies.
At least we have freaking Davies, dude.
At least we got Davies. Man.
I needed to say Davies today.
Shout out to Davies. Vasquez says Dante is a shooter's slump sometimes. He's fine. Yeah, shooters go up and down. I just think the shot quality could be a little bit better. I know he's probably forced into taking some tougher shots, especially now without Brunson and with, Randall and OG not there. But, I just feel like some of the shots he's taking just aren't high-quality shots. John Pettit, yeah, hole on the bottom. We're on the fucking Titanic. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, Knicks are down their starting five. No Brunson, no Randall, no OG, no Mitch. Eric Drumpf, are you on any sort of social media or are you an email guy? I just need to get your shipping address somehow. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, let me know. You could DM it to me over there. If you need my email, you could send it to me there as well. Eric Drumpf. So let me know what is best for you, brother, man. Yeah, Eric Drumpf, hit me up there. Send me whenever you can. Yeah, so just get that to me, and I'll get that sent out to you sometime this week, brother. Sometime this week. Brian says, Marsh, you need a drink. I don't know, man. I need some good news. I just need some good news. We all need it. We all need it. Is that a Michael Ray Richardson quote? We on a boat and the boat be sinking? Yeah, it feels like it. Feels like it. Bax Cruz says he didn't look like he was in a lot of pain. Were you watching the game? He literally was on the ground squirming around for 30 seconds and couldn't walk. He was in tremendous amounts of pain. What up? Yeah. Marsh, trust me, the Knicks will win one in your lifetime. It's just one injury. It's not just one injury. It's Robinson. It's Randall. It's OG. And now it's Brunson. Not ideal. Not ideal, man. Bubble Booty says, just joined. What did I miss? Potentially Jalen Brunson tearing his ACL. Oh, a seal. Pasito, $100 super chat. Bang! Bang! Seal Pasito, my man. I wish I had more raw excitement, brother. But if you know me, I don't hide my feelings well. But as always, you are a legend. Thank you, brother. You do not need to do this. You are an absolute real one. We love you, man. It says, been suffering with the Knicks since the 90s, and I do feel like we are cursed. But Brunson has a game that should age well, so I think he will be fine. At least we can commiserate together. Damn. Seal Pasito, man. I hope you're right. I'm I'm praying it ain't something serious. I don't really know what to say, Seal Pasito. Seal, you are a legend, brother. You are a legend. Thank you for supporting this channel. Always, you're always here. You're always showing love. Don't really know what to say, guys. I'm trying, but I would compare this to if the Kansas City Chiefs saw Patrick Mahomes be carted off the floor, carted off the turf.
I mean, there's no sugarcoating. If Brunson's done for the year, the season's over. Like the championship, conference finals aspirations just end.
Mike G says that 9-game win streak when everyone was healthy and life was good feels like that was 6 months ago.
Yep.
That feels like a long, long time ago. Shout out to Seal Pasito. $100 super chat. What a legend. What a legend. Wellington Davies says, wife just showed me where she keeps all the candles. Going to burn every one of them tonight.
Got to get the voodoo going.
Oh, Jason B in the chat.
Wow.
Says, yo, Marsh, I'm at the game right behind the Knicks bench. Nervous about Jalen. Randall looks really good warming up. Yeah, Jason B, I don't feel good at all about the Jalen Brunson injury. It did not look good. I guess we just wait. I'm sorry this is the game that you went to. At least they're battling. Good news with Randall, but doesn't matter if not. I'm fucking dead. They said he's questionable to return. What if that fucker comes out and starts the second half?
The Brian Sutter, he does kind of like the football doc guy.
Okay.
Says he thinks it was actually a nerve injury.
That sounds worse.
He posted a little thing on YouTube already about it. It's a 5-minute video.
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
What was the full tweet that he said?
It said Jalen Brunson injury review and why I actually think it was a knee injury, and then he tweeted out his YouTube video.
Dave says it means the nerve gave him a dead leg. Oh, nice, Infinite Pills. Nice, man.
Dude, relax.
Bax Cruise. Looking forward to more Roommates episodes now. You guys are fucking ridiculous.
Dude, come on.
Come on, man.
Brunson had a bit of a foot drop walking off, trouble picking up his ankle. Knee-to-knee blow to the outside of the knee could have irritated his perennial nerve leading him to walk funny like that?
Who said that?
Same guy. This dude's got 43K on Twitter. Sports medicine doctor. Keep you guys updated.
I don't know what to think, dude. I can't. I'm sorry. I am not going to let myself be happy until I know he's back. I'm sorry. I will live a miserable life until I know that he is hurt or not.
This is not.
This is fucking
this is
bullshit.
Nothing. This
is
nothing.
Bullshit. These same fuckers told us OG Anunoby was day to day. He's been out a fucking month and ended up needing surgery.
I guarantee you, Brunson, if he doesn't even come back on the bench, this is, I don't know, this is not a report.
Second half about to start, Jalen Brunson still not out of the locker room.
See, calling him questionable is BS.
That's bullshit.
That is.
That is irresponsible for that account to say questionable to return. If it's a perennial nerve, then he's playing second half. Well, doesn't look like he is.
So if it's a perennial nerve, that means this doctor, it's because of when he rose up and hit the defender's knee.
Well, they're saying,
So it's not non-contact, is what he's saying.
So I don't think there was contact, but was there contact, in your guys' opinion, between Okoro and Brunson?
That's what he's saying.
I saw contact on the so the way they set the play up is Brunson throws to the left lane to DiVincenzo, then he cuts to the basket and uses the Hartenstein screen off ball. Him and Hartenstein did make contact. I don't think him and Okoro made contact. Second half underway. Brunson still not in the game, and DiVincenzo misses a three, but Achua with the offensive rebound up and in. I don't know if I saw contact with Okoro with Brunson.
It's tough to see from that one TV angle.
Yeah. As the Knicks tie it up, and then Okoro launches a three. That's no good, but Mobley beats 4 Knicks to the ball. They're all just watching him. And then Strus to Allen. Allen to Mobley. Mobley attacks Achua. Layup good and the foul.
It's also, don't mean to be negative, but calling it like it is, it's concerning he hasn't came out of the locker room.
I am fucking shitting bricks the fact that he's not out of the locker room. If it was a sore knee, he'd be on the bench.
He'd be on the bench, cheering on his teammates in a big game like this.
I don't feel good about this at all.
Yeah, J-Liv, I agree.
I feel terrible. Motherfucker said questionable to make us feel better. That's irresponsible. PR account should be fired. McBride has it, top of the key. He'll swing it to Hartenstein. He'll hand it off. No, backdoor cut off. Achua, corner try. Good! Hey. Achua with the triple. Garland, his drive cut off by Deuce. Kicks it out to Mobley. He'll try to create on Achua. That drive cut off. Okoro, catch and shoot three. No good. DiVincenzo with the board. He'll push. Chenzo almost throws it away. Saved by Hart. Hart back to Chenzo. He'll come off the screen. Nice inside pass to Hartenstein, who throws it down on Jarrett Allen. He met him at the peak, but Hartenstein flushed it. Knicks up by 3. Mobley, dribble handoff, stolen, broken up by the Knicks. DiVincenzo being a game wrecker on the defensive end. Achua with the loose ball recovery. He'll hand it off. Tried to get it to DiVincenzo. He got to McBride. He'll have it left wing. Throws it back to the top of the key to Hartenstein. He'll hand it off to Hart. They'll run a pick and roll. Hart gets downhill, finds McBride. Weak side, corner, try. No good. Rebound by Mobley. He'll bring it up. Chua guarding him. Hands it off to Okoro, who swings to Garland. He'll have it right wing, guarded by Deuce. Gets a screen from Allen. He'll roll, gives it to him. He'll swing it to Okoro. His three, no good. Rebound by Josh Hart. Knicks up by 3, 9.5 minutes to go. Hart going to get a screen here. He actually tells Ihart to go screen for McBride. Hart gives it to him. Deuce and Ihart playing a little two-man game. Backdoor cut. McBride doing open Chenzo. Corner try. Good! Dante DiVincenzo knocks it in from the corner. Knicks back up by 6 after they start the half on an 8-0 run. Mobley drives baseline. Met by Hartenstein. Now he's doubled. Ball's loose. It'll go out of bounds off the Knicks. Cleveland ball on the baseline with 10 seconds to go. Garland. He'll be the inbounder. He gets it to Strus. Strus to Allen. Back to him. They run a little pick and roll. Allen throws it out to Okoro. Then he'll swing it to Strus. Deep three. That's no good. Good defense by the Knicks. Do you maybe want to send it in production and ask for some post help so we can get it out once it's done? Yeah. McBride will bring it up the right side as the Knicks are up by 6. McBride to Hartenstein, who crosses over. Top of the key, looking to get his DiVincenzo. Now he's banged up, limping around. Achua, he'll drive on Allen. Gets in the cup. Layup up and in, and one! Strong take from Precious Achua. Got to the lane, got downhill, laid it up through the contact. He'll look for the three-point play opportunity at the foul line. Achua looking to capitalize here. His free throw, good. Knicks up by 9 with 8:30 to go in the third. Okoro hands it off to Mobley. Mobley finds Allen. Allen going to be called for, that should have been a moving screen, but they'll call the foul on the Knicks. Nope, no news on Brunson. The news is at the bottom of the screen. All we know is he is questionable to return with a sore left knee. That is the official update we have. Nothing more, nothing less. Mobley inside, wrap around pass to Allen. His shot good. Jack, we do not know that. We do not know that. As Hartenstein, top of the key, hands it off to Chenzo. A lot of contact here. He's guarded by Achua. Picks his dribble up, swings it back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein's going to drive on Allen, kicks out. Hart, he'll try a step back triple. Air ball. As Jalen Brunson is out for the remainder of today's game. So what changed? So what changed? So what changed? Irresponsible.
Why would they even
as Jalen Brunson is out for the game. Irresponsible. Trying to watch this replay now from this guy named Eric Friedman on Twitter. But I don't know. Jarrett Allen throws it up, and Mobley throws it down. Whatever you think. I mean, someone just making it, he should fucking know, probably. But Steven says they finally took down all betting options for the rest of this game. Probably wouldn't surprise me at all. G5 Lee says Shake Milton will be in the rotation next game. He's not even on the Knicks yet, though. He hasn't cleared waivers, so probably not. Probably major Jalen Brunson injury. 2-bar with Knicks news underneath it or something like that. Carson says we should be healthy by playoffs. Guys, I love your optimism. I love your optimism. I hope that I can apply that for my life one day. Dave says, bro, I am praying Deuce McBride becomes Jeremy Lin. CPJ, what up, man? It might be a nerve injury. I'll send you the clip. I don't really want to get into the weeds of these Twitter doctors. I'm just going to wait until there's an official injury. Until there's an official injury update, I'm not going to go off of what Twitter doctors are saying. I don't think that's fair. I hope you guys are right, though, man. I hope you're right. Back to hoops. McBride drives baseline, gets it to Achua. Achua spin move, left-hand layup, travel. As Strus will throw it to Allen, top of the key. He'll throw it back out to Dean Wade. Strus here, drives to the right. His pass stolen by DiVincenzo, active hands. Dante comes up with a steal, then gets it to McBride, who drops it off to Hart, who swings it to Chenzo. He'll pump fake, drive, gets it to Achua in the dunker spot. His pump fake got him some space, but he was blocked by Dean Wade. Now Hartenstein has it at the elbow. Backdoor pass to Hart, fumbled the pass, then throws it out, and it's a turnover. Sloppy possession by the Knicks. Here comes Garland. He'll get it to Okoro in the transition game, lays it up and in. Cleveland ties it at 64. Hartenstein, top of the key. Handling. Hands it off to Hart. They'll run a pick and roll. Hart now trying to look at a create, not going anywhere. Knicks offense has become non-existent as DiVincenzo with a fancy layup off the cut. Strong and creative finish from him. Knicks back up by 2. Allen has it top of the key. Throws it inside to Garland, who kicks it immediately out to an open Okoro 3. That's off the mark, but an offensive rebound. Okoro will try again. He'll miss that one. This time, Josh Hart comes up with the board, and he's fouled 90 feet away from the basket. Here we go. Achua hands it off to DiVincenzo. Throws it top of the key to Sims. Sims hands it off to Hart. Hart, cross-court pass to Achua, who drives on Dean Wade. His right-hand hook shot up and in. Achua giving you some much-needed offense. 4-point game. Garland off the screen. Stops. Kicks. Wade drives on DiVincenzo. Poked away and stolen. Knicks are out and running. DiVincenzo will pull up in transition and knock it down. Big time shot by DiVincenzo to put the Knicks back up by 7. Knicks on a 7-0 run in the last 90 seconds. Merrill has it. He'll get it to Garland. He'll be guarded by McBride. Pushes him to the left. Good help defense by Sims. Allen swings to Wade. His shot no good, but an offensive rebound for Okoro. Josh Hart just getting out hustled right there. McBride will control. Swings it to Achua, who gets it to Hart. 10 on the shot clock. Hart back to McBride. Pick and roll with Sims. McBride's doubled off it, trying to create some space on Garland. Forces his way into the paint, takes a contested jumper. That's no good. That's a bad offensive possession. And now Okoro will tack Hart in the fast break. Knicks get back on defense. And then Hart blocks Merrill's shot, but he recollects. Okoro, straight line drive. He's got Sims in a bad spot. Kicks it out. Merrill 3. Sims with defensive rebound. Good effort here from the Knicks. That's all you can ask for at this time. Hart, right wing. Drives. Guarded by Merrill. Finds an open Cenzo who launches and connects. Dante DiVincenzo heating up at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Knicks up by 8. Cenzo's up to 23. He's 5 of 12 from distance. About time. Garland off the screen gets to Allen. Allen to Okoro. And, oh my God, Achua just body checked Okoro in midair. That's a foul and 1. Is that free throw no good? I think he went 1 of 2 there. Or no, he just missed the and 1. Hart came up with the board. Gets it to Cenzo. Cenzo looking at Cook. Passed out of a shot there. He seems to be locked in now as Hart drives baseline. Gets to the cup. Lays it up and in. Strong take by Josh Hart. I know he's not much of an offensive player, but if Hart is guarded by Merrill, he should cook his ass. As Garland will draw a foul on the other end. Oh, man, I don't feel good. My stomach hurts. Thought I saw 8 and 8.
Or 8, 8, 8, 8, and 13.
Yeah.
Plus 15, though. Well, we are at a TV timeout here in the third. Do want to give a big time shout out to PrizePicks. If you guys do go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use that promo code CLNS, you guys will get a first deposit match up to $100. Get hooked up with PrizePicks today, even though the NFL is not going on anymore. Still got college hoops. NBA is coming down the stretch here, so make sure you guys check them out. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS. Pick more, pick less, but pick them at PrizePicks. Download the app. Daily fantasy sports made easy. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, code CLNS.
Knicks are okay, says Alvita. Your guys' optimism is something that I am envious of. I'm a pessimistic person. I can admit that. But I also feel like I have a really good gut instinct. And I pray to God I'm wrong. I pray to God my gut instinct is wrong on this one. I don't know how anyone can have any optimism. The guy jumped up on touch and he held his knee.
Like
minimum a month, I'd cry of tears of happiness.
Yeah.
That didn't look like a. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Unless it's that nerve thing, so the doctor on Twitter.
What's he saying?
He was like, well, so he tweeted out me praying Jalen Brunson checks back into this game so the entire fan base doesn't kill me. So if it is a nerve, he's saying it should be like not a big deal.
That's my point.
Is that it's not a nerve.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. If it was a nerve injury, he'd be back in.
Or at least be on the bench. Like if it's a nerve injury, you can walk around. Like it's just like the jump part of it. Like I don't even want to like talk it out in the air right now because it's pissing me off.
Nick Davidoff says they just did an MRI, no damage in the knee. That is not confirmed. That is not confirmed, Davidoff. Please don't say that. Please do not say that. That we do not know that to be true. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. As Darius Garland will control for Cleveland, he'll stop and pop and knock it down. Knicks down by 6 with 2:20 to go. McBride will have it right wing, guarded by Garland. It's McBride, Hart, Chenzo, Sims, and Achua. They're going to post up Hart on Merrill. I like this matchup. Hart should eat his lunch. Gets into the lane, kicks it out. McBride to Chenzo. Open three. Good! Dante DiVincenzo heating up in the third.
All started off that Hart post up right there. I like it.
DiVincenzo up to 26 on the night. Garland looking to cook. Gets it to Merrill. Merrill drives, kicks. Niang open three. In and out. Rebound by the Knicks. Jericho Sims with the extra effort. Hart gets downhill. And it's going to be a block. It's going to be a block on the Cavs. It'll be Knicks ball side out of bounds with 18 to shoot. That was not a charge, dude. His feet are still moving. His right foot is sliding. Get your weight up. Sorry ass Merrill. This is life changing. Be fucked. Literally. Hart posts up, kicks it to Bogey, who checks in. He gave you instant offense in the second, and he does the same in the third. Bogdanovich with a runner in the lane through the traffic up and in. Knicks up by 11. Niang will throw it to Porter. Porter going to face up on Bogdanovich. Size him up. Dribble series. Crossover. Right hand. Stops. Kicks to Mobley. Mobley drives. Blocked by Jericho. Knicks playing some defense. Bogdanovich out on the break. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for two. Bogey, free throw, good. I don't know how I'm going to sleep until I get an update. I can't live my life without knowing if Jalen Brunson is good or not.
The last update we got was a sore left knee.
Golly, let's see what this looks like. As Josh Hart out in transition, going to go coast to coast, lays it up and in. Knicks up by 15, doing it for the captain. Jalen Brunson. Porter. A little fake pass. Step back. Baseline J. Up and in. Am I okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. Jalen Brunson may have a fucking torn ACL. No, I'm not okay. Like, fuck it, I can't do this. Struz, 3, good. 10-point game. Ten seconds left. 3-second shot clock, game clock difference. DiVincenzo drives, wrong-legged layup, up and in. Strong take for the big Ragu. As we have a stop and play. Gregory Williams. Whenever you put up a who you got poll, I always choose the Knicks. Because when they are firing on all cylinders, I think they could beat any team in the NBA. As Porter drives, kicks it out. Merrill, 3, good. As we're going to the fourth quarter with a 9-point lead. Yeah, no, look, if you're healthy, yeah, I think the Knicks can beat anyone, but what if? Elaine Vasquez, appreciate the super chat. I curled up in the fetal position when I heard Brunson was holding his knee. You hit it on the head, Marsh. Knicks are cursed. Somebody put a jinx on the team, bro. Frankie, you fucking a-hole. You cannot make me laugh like that. I don't want to be happy. I want to be mad. I am mad. I'm sad. I'm hurt. What did I do? What did I do? Fuck me, all right? Fuck me. Oh, my God.
Like what?
In life, there's scoreboards. In ours, it currently reads fucked.
It's worse than
that. The dummy, it looks awful. Like, could it?
There is a foot gap, and he's taking a parade.
Fuck!
Steve Tater, $2 super chat.
Li Wei Shi with the quote of the fucking year. The sun will come out tomorrow. Yeah, my high school offensive coordinator in high school football told us that when we lost the last game in the playoffs. You know what, guys? The sun will come out tomorrow. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I'd rather the sun not come out if Jalen Brunson was hurt.
Yeah.
I'd rather it don't come out. There's darkness. Darkness for a week like we're in Alaska.
It still doesn't feel real.
No, I feel like I'm living a nightmare.
I feel like the game hasn't even started yet. They're blacked out this game. Raging Bull, $5 super chat saying, "Stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. F the Cavaliers." Yeah, F the Cavs indeed. This is just devastating.
What is he doing in the locker room right now?
What's your Ari Gold quote? Wins and losses.
Seriously, though, what is he doing right now, you think?
Probably getting an MRI. If he had a sore knee.
It's not a sore knee.
He is on the bench. This is not. I mean, we're gonna get the full update tomorrow, I'm assuming. I don't know what he's doing.
More good news. Isaiah Hartenstein left for the locker room. So another injury there. Isaiah Hartenstein hurt as well. All right, 12 minutes to go. Fourth quarter's here. The Cavs have the ball. Sam Merrill gets into the lane, kicks it out to Niang. Closed out by Hart. His layup up, no good. Rebound by McBride amongst the trees. McBride has it right wing. Gets a screen from Bogey. Has some space. Looking to get it to Burks. He does. Burks gets a screen. Swings it back to McBride. McBride faces up Porter. Cross him over. Gets in the lane. Has some space. Pump fake kick. Hart's going to have to let it go. Shot clock violation. Knicks don't even get off a shot. As Eric Trump. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah. Porter's layup, no good. Rebound by Hart. It's a 3-on-2 fast break. Hart to Burks. Burks lays it up and in. Textbook fast break by the New York Knicks. Back up 11. Porter to Niang. Niang 3. Left it short. Rebound by Jericho. Here they come. Josh Hart, 10 points, 16 boards, 10 assists. Hart to McBride. McBride to Burks. Burks into the lane. Lays it up. No foul. He airballed it. Here comes Mobley. He'll spin. And he'll get it to Niang. Top of the key. Guarded by Sims. Drives to his right. They're trying to post up Mobley. Good denial by Hart. It's going to be Merrill. Left side. Throws it into the corner. Open. Dean Wade. 3. No good. Rebound by Jericho. 11-point game, 10 minutes to go. Alec Burks brings it up. Gets a screen from Sims. Drive is cut off. Swings it to Deuce. Deuce will drive on Porter. Back to Jericho. Out to Bogey. Bogey, 5 to shoot. He's going to have to create. Faces up Niang. Step back. And he got knocked it out of bounds. That's a turnover. If Bojan Bogdanovic can't create a quality shot guarded by Niang, we're going to have some problems. Isaiah is back from the locker room. So good news there. 11-point game, less than 10 to go. As Niang, guarded by Hart. Good defense there. Swings it to Mobley. Mobley's going to drive on Sims. Puts a shoulder into him. Kicks it into the corner. Garland, pump fake, reset. 3 bottoms. Got to stay on your feet. Got to stay on your feet. 8-point game. McBride at the logo. Guarded by Garland. Swings it to Burks. How come Burks just can't clear out versus Merrill and go to work? He's got him on his hip now. Takes a fall away Jay. Shot no good. Tapped up and around by Sims, and Burks controls. A fresh 14. Burks lines it up. Triple good. Alec, fourth quarter. Burks knocks it in. We're back up 11. Garland, right wing. Guarded by McBride. Here comes a screen from Dean Wade. Good defense by Deuce. Forced him into a tough step back 3. It doesn't matter. Garland just knocked it in. What a shot. Darius Garland trying to take over in the fourth. Burks up top. Guarded by Merrill again. He'll get a screen from Sims. He puts it on the deck, and he'll face him up. Burks walking him down, sizing him up. Pull up 3. No good. Rebound by Cleveland. Knicks up 8 with 8 to go. Every time I forget, I just get reminded. Everything reminds me of him. Everything. As the Cavs have 5 to shoot. Garland drives, gets to the lane, layup up. No good. Good defense by Jericho. As Josh Hart will bring it up the other way. They have numbers. It's 4 on 3. Burks behind the back. Deuce, corner 3. No good. Rebound by Cleveland. Golden opportunity there. And then Josh Hart called for a foul 90 feet away from the basket.
We're almost there.
I just want to cry. Oh, my God. This fucking blows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I cursed, but you know what? I'm living my worst dream right now. So if you can't withstand a cuss word, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't promise I'll do better because I can't promise that. Garland off the screen to Niang. Niang inside to Allen. Allen fouled by Bogey. He'll go to the line for 2. Dude, stop. It's Seeps' fault. Every time I see him in the... This is so... It's Seeps' fault, man. First shot by Allen, no good. Good foul by Bogey.
You just can't make it up.
You can't. Leeway she. Ain't tomorrow. Ain't tomorrow. Second free throw, good. It's a 7-point lead for the Knicks with 7.5 to go. DiVincenzo back in the game. It's Deuce, Chenzo, Hart, Sims, and Bogey. Bogey has it right wing, hands it off to Chenzo. Chenzo comes off some screens, guarded by Okoro. He'll size him up, crossover, gets downhill, drives through the baseline, reverse layup, no good. Wanted a foul, he didn't get it. Here comes Cleveland and Garland. Now Okoro drives to Merrill. Merrill stops, pops, triple, good. Who is this cat? It's a 4-point game. Sam Merrill, 6 of 11 from 3. McBride to Bogey. Bogey triple. Good! And 1! Boyan Bogdanović with a 4-point play opportunity. Big time shot from Bogey. So we're showing a Merrill 3 on the other end, and Bogey just got fouled for a 4-point. That wasn't much of a foul. Hopefully they don't review that. Either way, the bucket will be good. Boom! Big time shot for Bogey. Jalen Brunson potentially out for the year, and Sam Merrill is just having a career night. This is the worst day of my life. I can't do this. I can't do this, dude.
Well, we are at the first TV timeout of the fourth quarter. I do want to tell you guys about our today's sponsor, PrizePicks. If you guys head to PrizePicks.com/CLNS and use promo code CLNS, we'll hook you guys up with the first deposit match up to $100. Even though the NFL season is over, NBA, college hoops, and more are all ramping up. So get hooked up today. Link for it is in the comments and description of today's show. PrizePicks.com/CLNS for first deposit match up to $100. Get hooked up today at PrizePicks. Still waiting on have you gotten any new reports on Brunson as of right now? That's the one that the Knicks PR put out, but
Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because if anything, if we get any information about Brunson, I promise you, we'll be making a video. We'll be making a video as soon as possible. So make sure you are subscribed. If you are subscribed, drop a me in the chat.
yeah, let's go. We're beat
I'm
the
scared.
Cavs.
Like, I'm legit scared. I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm scared too. Doesn't feel real still, man. Shout out to Tom, Hector, Edie, John Pettit, Terrence Newman, Suave all day, Frankie, Titan. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Shout out to Dave, Carl. What up, Carl? It's just like, what is he doing right now? Freddie, we're trying, man.
Now that's the Marshall I have come to know and tune into. I'm trying my best, man.
Being authentic right now, bro.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Just quite literally like one of the worst days of my life. Potentially. Here we go. Bogey at the line with a chance to convert this 4-point play and put the Knicks up by 8. He does with 6:30 to go. This is torture. Garland controls, gets it to a cutting Allen. Allen throws it up. Ball's on the deck. Recovered by Merrill. His three, fucking good. Oh my God, Sam Merrill. Five-point game, 6 minutes to go. Deuce, guarded by Garland. Trying to push it right. He's doubled. Crossover, creates some space, gets it to Bogey. He's guarded by Strus. Rip through, creates some separation, has some space. Now get it back to Deuce. 5 on the shot clock. McBride rises. 3. Oh! Good! Deuce McBride with a triple. Back up by 8. Someone guard number 5. Garland drives, throws it up, and Allen throws it down. 6-point game, 5:30 to go. Hart brings it up for the Knicks. Hartenstein set to check in at the scores table. Deuce will be guarded by Garland. He'll swing it to Hart. Hart to Bogey. Bogey, triple try. Got it shot blocked. Sims comes up with the board. He's being mauled down low. Knicks swinging around. Hart's going to drive. He'll kick it out. Deuce open 3. In and out. Sims with the board. To DiVincenzo. His 3. No good. Knicks missed 2 wide open threes. Okoro drives on Bogey, brings it back out, then gets it to Strus. Hart guarding him. Strus to Allen, and then Hart's going to foul Jared Allen. Gregory Williams, $5 super chat. What up, man? Hey, Marshall, I just saw an assessment by a doctor who viewed the video say because of the light contact, it may be the nerve. Hope he's right. I hope he is right. I hope so, Greg. I'm not going to believe anything until I get that update from Woj. Knicks up by 6, 4:50 to go. Got to get a stop here. It's Garland up top, guarded by Deuce. Has him on skates. Looking to go to work. Comes off a screen from Allen. Pulls up, deep 3. Good. Darius Garland has gone crazy in the second half. It's back to a 3-point game. 4:30 to go. Garland, 9 points this quarter. 19 in the game. Hart to Bogey. Bogey to Hartenstein. Back to him. Bogey's going to get downhill. He'll pull up. Foul line jumper. Good! Big time shot by Bogdanovich. Garland to Strus. Strus drives on DiVincenzo. Got physical with him and then kicks it out. Mobley's going to back down Hart. Here comes a double. Great D by Hart. Back out to Garland. Garland's been hot. They got to run him off the line. Pass is loose. Ball's running around. And it's going to be out of bounds off Mobley going the other way. Great defense by the Knicks. Come on, baby. Come on. 5-point game, 3:55 to go. We got 1,100 people watching. If you're not subscribed, change it. We'll keep you up to date on everything Knicks as McBride blows by Garland, dribbles to the baseline, kicks it out. Josh Hart's going to drive off the three, gets it to Bogey. He'll reset and launch. Left it short, but Hart with the board. He missed Bogey. Come on, Josh. They'll reset. 10 seconds to go. Hart guarded by Mobley. Here comes the screen from Bogey. He'll pull up. Josh Hart, three. Don't love that. That's a terrible offensive possession. Strus, right wing, throws it to Allen. Allen hands off to Garland. He splits the double, gets into the lane, throws it to Mobley. Mobley swings out to Okoro. Okoro to Strus. Strus blows by Hart. Layup blocked by Hartenstein. Oh, they called a foul on Hartenstein, who's holding his face.
I thought he led with his off arm right there.
As Hartenstein and Strus are both on the ground. How does Hart, with 10 seconds left on the shot clock, not just give that to Bogey right there wide open? And then he takes a pull-up three.
Yeah.
As Hartenstein has to be helped to the bench, he's in serious pain. As Tom Thibodeau is going to challenge the call on the floor.
Kind of felt like Strus led with his off arm right there.
The call was on Hartenstein. Strus drives, right hand. Oh, he smacks Hartenstein 2 hands in the face. I mean, that's a foul.
Yeah.
You can't lay it up and smack someone in the face with 2 hands.
I don't know if that could even be a flagrant too.
As the Knicks will challenge. 3 minutes left to go. They're up by 5. If the challenge is deemed unsuccessful, it'll be Strus at the line for a pair of free throws. Knicks win a challenge of a Hartenstein foul, but not an offensive foul, as Strus's blow to his face is called incidental. At least that's what Steve Popper is saying on Twitter, where if that is the case, it'll matter who recovered the loose ball immediately. And by the sounds of it, I'm assuming it's going to be Cleveland ball side out of bounds with not that much time on the shot clock. But I do not know that for sure. We got 1,200 people watching. If you're subscribed to the channel, type me down below. Help us get to 36,000 subscribers. If you're subscribed to the channel, type me. Let's go. Shout out to Knicks Galaxy, Brian, James, King Ja, Suave, All Day, Seal Pasito, John Murdoch, Lee Wei Shi, Stacks. What up, man? Ty Johnson, Justin Williams, Kent Neal, Castro, Jay Nice, Suave, Carl, John Pettit, Robert Wright, 4K Anthony. What up? Mino B, Dan the Man, Blurs, Terrence Newman. So the Knicks win the challenge. They will jump it up at midcourt. If Cleveland recovers, there should only be like 4 seconds on the shot clock because it didn't hit rim. Not sure how they'll handle it, but Jared Allen loses the tip. Hartenstein wins it, and it's Knicks ball. What a challenge by Tibbs. Under 3 minutes to go. Knicks up by 5. Deuce to Bogey for 3. He airballed it. He just wide open 3. Bogey misses it. Garland going to be guarded by Deuce. He's been hot. Gets it to a cutting Allen. Allen drives. Blocked by the Knicks. Great defense by DiVincenzo and Hartenstein. Hart will bring it up. DiVincenzo drives. Gets to the lane. Kicks to Bogey. Open corner 3. He missed it. That's going to go out of bounds off of Cleveland. It'll be Knicks ball underneath with a fresh 14. Bogey's missed 2 open 3s in big-time moments. Hit a shot. Make a shot.
Bickerstaff is furious right now.
The Cavs are arguing that ball went off the Knicks.
Josh Hart, 19 rebounds on the game today.
How the fuck does Bogey miss both those shots, man?
1 of 6 from downtown today. Does have 20 points, though.
He's been great, I thought. Just hasn't been able to hit the outside shot.
Yeah.
I feel like he's really been good inside the three-point line.
I mean, the Knicks, you can tell they're playing for Brunson. They're playing with a lot of energy right now. Josh Hart's already played 43 minutes. Miles McBride's played 44 minutes and 45 seconds. He's going to probably get close to 48.
So the Cavs challenged the out-of-bounds call, and they're going to win the challenge. It was off Hartenstein. It'll be Cavs ball going the other way. Cavs ball going the other way. Last touch by Hartenstein. Going to come down to stops as you're up 5 with 2:20 to go. You know Garland's going to look to take some big shots. Can McBride try to bottle him up? Garland gets it to Mobley. Mobley swings it right to Allen. They're trying to get it to Garland. Allen hands it off to him. He splits the double. Ball's on the deck. So is Garland. It's going to be a jump ball between Josh Hart and Darius Garland. Smart play there by McBride. He was about to hold it up with Garland, but he saw Josh Hart was there, so he removed his hands so you get the bigger Hart versus Garland here. In these situations where there's jump balls, yes, it's important to which player can get to the ball, but it's also positioning and being smart about it. Knicks want to be in a spot where Hart can tap it up to. So it's Hart versus Garland, and behind Hart, you have Bogey and Hartenstein who have positioning if Hart wins the tip over Okoro and Jared Allen. As the ball is up and Garland won the fucking tip. That's embarrassing. And then Mobley drives, throws it up to Allen. Shot no good, but Mobley cleans it up. It's a 3-point game with 2 minutes to go. You just lose a jump ball to Darius Garland there, Josh Hart. Come on, man. 3-point game, 1:50 to go. McBride has it for the Knicks. Got to get a screen here from Bogdanovich. He'll use it. He's got a Okoro on him. They're trying to feature Bogey with a mismatch against Garland. Hartenstein gets it to him. Bogey's going to have to score. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Hart. Hart, corner 3. He didn't take it. Now he takes a step back, and he made it! Josh Hart off the bounce. Step back 3. As the shot clock dies, he knocks it in. Knicks up by 6 with 96 seconds to go. Hart's got 13, 19, and 10. Come on. Garland drives. Stolen by Hart. Slow it down, Josh. Hart will walk it up as the Knicks are up by 6. What a freaking shot by Josh Hart in the corner. 1:15 to go. 10 on the shot clock. Hart guarded by Mobley. I don't love the stalling here. I wish you'd just go get a bucket. Hart's guarded by Merrill. He'll look to take him. Spinning, fall away 2. Shot no good. Hartenstein blocked at the rim. It's Cavs ball going the other way, down 6 with a minute to go. Mobley gets it to Merrill. He'll shoot it. He'll miss it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball going the other way. Josh frickin' Hart, man. Step back, side dribble, 3, knocks it down, talks his shit to Donovan Mitchell, and almost snatched his chain after he knocked it down. What a shot by Hart. As the Knicks have it, McBride's doubled, and Tom Thibodeau will call a timeout with 46 seconds to go, up by 6.
Josh Hart, what a game from him.
Everything reminds me of him. Every time I forget, I'm just reminded. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. We got 1,500 people watching. Can I get everybody to type a 3 in the chat for Josh Hart? Can everybody watching this stream drop a 3 in the chat for Josh Hart? Everybody get a 3 in the chat. You know he's playing with a little extra sauce for his boy, for his brother. $1,500 people watching. I need 1,500 threes in the chat. See if there's something about Josh Hart in Cleveland hitting big-time shots when he's not supposed to.
Very similar vibe to the one he had in Game 1 last
Game 1 last year at the top of the key. Hits a sidestep 3 to the left. This time in the right corner. Sidestep 3 to the right. And he knocks it down over the contest.
Almost snatched his chain.
Josh Hart pulled Donovan Mitchell's chain a little bit there.
Kind of sunned him a little bit.
Hart, 13 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists. I'm with you, Gregory. We've got 1,500 people watching, only 380 likes. Hit the like button. As McBride gets it into DiVincenzo, they're going to have to foul, and they do. DiVincenzo was fouled. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're going to be breaking down everything we know about Brunson and his injury, and we'll continue to keep you up to date throughout the remainder of time. As the Knicks throw it into Bogdanovich, he's doubled. He's going to dribble right by Wade, gets it back to DiVincenzo. 7 on the shot clock. They're not going to foul. Go get a bucket. DiVincenzo to Deuce, corner 3, good! Deuce McBride rises up from the corner, and he drops in a 3, and that may do it. The potential dagger from Deuce after he plays arguably his best game in the NBA, almost 45 minutes, comes in for an injured Jalen Brunson and carries this team to a potential victory on the road. He's got 16 points, and he's done a heck of a job on Garland all night long.
Good job by DiVincenzo. Just beat Mobley off the dribble, too.
Now just don't foul. Garland layup, no good. Rebound by the Knicks, and that will do it. The New York Knicks go on the road in a game that Brunson got hurt in the first minute, beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 107-98. It all doesn't matter, though, if Brunson's not okay. Let's hope he's all right, man. As the New York Knicks beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 107-98. What does my gut tell me now? That it's still not good news for Jalen Brunson and his injury. But just my opinion. Woo! If you're hyped about the Knicks beating the Cavs, subscribe to the channel, and hit that thumbs up icon. What a win. What a win. Let's hope that we get some good news, though. Lord, oh Lord. Josh Hart, 13 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists. He was great. The shot in the corner. Josh Hart. I mean, I am very conflicted. B-man, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Reek 03, I don't have any problem with anyone being upset that Jalen Brunson got hurt and thinking the game or the season was over. I think it's kind of a weird take to even have. I don't think that's kind of a weird. It's a big win, though. It's a big win. All you can do is win the game in front of you. You know the Knicks are going to fight. They've done it all year long. McBride played the entire game. Let's just get into it. And then comment driver, show some love for JB. Yeah, we could talk about that and then close out the game. Maybe let's do like more like a like driver for the Brunson thing. Wish Brunson a speedy recovery type like the video. Oh, man, we're about to break down this game. We're going to talk about the Jalen Brunson injury, what it could mean for the Knicks, what I think happened. Ain't nobody ever said I'm going on vacation to Cleveland. Exactly right. Exactly right. William Burton says Burks still sucks. All righty. Let's get into it. Let's do it. You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green, and the New York Knicks had one of the best wins of the season as they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers on the road. But no matter how good that win feels, I think I speak for every New York Knicks fan in the world. I am scared to my core of what the injury update is going to be for Jalen Brunson. 47 seconds into the ball game, Jalen Brunson rose up for a foul line shot, was untouched by Isaac Okoro, but in midair, grabs his knee, hits the ground, tries to run it off, and he was unable to really stand or walk under his own power. We did get a notification and an update from the New York Knicks PR account. At halftime, they said that it was a sore left knee, and he is questionable to return. And then midway through that third quarter, they changed his injury designation from questionable to return to out for the remainder of the game. My question is, what changed in that 15 minutes that made him go from questionable to out? I'm sorry, I'm also not going to believe in anything that the New York Knicks say about injuries. They told me OG Anunoby was a day-to-day injury. He ended up needing surgery, and he has not played in a month. Isaiah Hartenstein was not even on the injury report in the game prior to the win against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and we know he has Achilles tendinopathy, and that is going to bother him for the rest of the season. My thoughts on the Jalen Brunson injury, they don't really matter. The only thing that will matter is the MRI result. But I am fearing the worst. It did not look good. It was a non-contact injury when he jumped off the floor. I understand that there was some contact at the top of the play. It starts with Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up, throws a skip pass to DiVincenzo to his left side. Brunson cuts through the lane. He does have a little bit of contact between Isaiah Hartenstein and himself, but he recollects himself, gets back to a jog, and then off the pin down, I feel like he's running full speed, and he has enough juice in his legs to plant and come down off the curl, gets the foul line, jumps up, and he starts to squirm in midair. I don't feel good about this. I would equate this to, I can't even equate it to your star quarterback being hurt because sometimes teams can win with backups. This would be the equivalent of Patrick Mahomes getting hurt in a game with his knee, and we don't know what the injury designation is. I think it is important to note the New York Knicks are calling it a sore left knee. I'm sure that an MRI has taken place, or if not, will take place very soon, and we will get an injury update from Adrian Wojnarowski as soon as that, and we will break it down. I don't want to be pessimistic, but I think I will say it, and I think everyone probably feels the same way. If Jalen Brunson is out for the year, the season is over, and it sucks. And if he is, Randall needs to get the surgery, and you don't need to rush back OG Anunoby. The entire fate of the New York Knicks teeter-totters on that MRI result for Jalen Brunson's knee that will be coming very, very soon. Man, I'm scared. I do not feel good about this. But I pray and I hope I'm wrong. Let's wish him a speedy recovery. And let's wish him a great MRI. Everybody hit that thumbs up icon. If you want Jalen Brunson to get back out on the court and wish him the best of luck, hit the thumbs up icon. And please, please, please. Because you're not going anywhere without him. I feel bad as a Knicks fan, but I feel even worse for Jalen Brunson as a person who has done everything he can in his career to get to this point, and he deserves to reap the success and the rewards of what is brewing for him right now. I hope he's okay. I know there's some talk on Twitter saying that it's a nerve injury, but I'm going to wait until I get an official update. The thing I'll push back on that nerve injury is that same guy said if it was an urgent nerve injury, he would come back in the second half. He did not do that. Let's hope and pray he is okay. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, though, because as soon as we get any information on Jalen Brunson, positive, negative, whatever happens, we're going to break it down on this channel. So subscribe and turn your notifications on. Today was going to be a great day for the New York Knicks. We got some very positive injury news prior to the game. Tom Thibodeau said Julius Randle had started to take light contact, but nothing with a player yet in practice. I also had heard from a New York Knicks viewer, Jason B., who was at the game. He said that Julius Randle looked really good in pregame warmups. Not a lot of contact, but he worked up a very, very thorough sweat. And according to the Knicks Now viewer, Jason B., who was sitting behind the Knicks bench, said that Julius Randle looked really good in pregame warmups. Also, I think it's notable that Julius Randle, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson all took the team plane and traveled to Cleveland. Tom Thibodeau said that is a step in the positive direction for their rehab process. So hopefully that's good news for them and the Knicks. But, man, this shit is bittersweet. This is bittersweet. We're going to react to the game. We'll go over some stats and highlights from that win for the Knicks over the Cleveland Cavaliers. In my opinion, the best win of the season considering the circumstances. But first, I got to tell you about our proud sponsor, PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use that promo code CLNS, and PrizePicks will match your first deposit up to $100. Pick more, pick less, play PrizePicks. The NFL season may be over, but the action in the NBA as well as March Madness is heating up, and it's right around the corner. Now is the time to play PrizePicks. Pick more, pick less, play PrizePicks. Create a line of 2 to 6 players and choose more or less on their projected stat line. PrizePicks.com/CLNS, promo code CLNS. You go on the road without Julius Randle, without Mitchell Robinson, without OG Anunoby. In a game that Las Vegas had the Cleveland Cavaliers as 6.5-point favorites, you win by 9 points, and you do it with 47 seconds of Jalen Brunson. And if I had a game ball, I would split it between Josh Hart and Deuce McBride. Josh Hart played his butt off today, and he maybe hit the biggest shot of the season with a sidestep fall-away three as the shot clock bled down. Big-time bucket from him, but he did so much more than that. 13 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists. I thought he was great, man. It's something about Josh Hart on the road, playing the Cavs, and hitting big-time shots. He's done that before. Deuce McBride, he gets my other game ball. He competed, he played with that bulldog mentality that we always talk about him having, just being and representing everything it means to play for West Virginia in college. He did a great job on Darius Garland. He made him work. You know, Garland's going to get his shots. He's one of the best guards in the Eastern Conference. But I thought Deuce did a really good job, and I thought Deuce also gave you big-time buckets when you needed it most. The guy went 4 of 9 from downtown, had a big-time 3 in the third quarter, 5 assists. No one is going to be able to replace what that bad man, the lefty, number 11, is ever going to be able to produce. But Deuce gave his best effort tonight, and the Knicks were not going to be victorious if Deuce did not play the way that he did. I was also very thrilled with the way that Bojan Bogdanović played. You knew when Brunson went out, someone was going to have to step up on that offensive end, and Bogey did that off the bench. Not very efficient from downtown, but he was able to hit big-time shots inside the three-point line in that second and third quarter. Had a couple of big buckets in the fourth as well. He did miss 2 open threes that could have sealed the deal. Need him to make those shots. But Bogey showed why you traded for him. He's able to be instant offense, and there really wasn't a player on the Cavs that matched all that well up against him. He cooked Strus, he cooked Niang, and he played well. But, everyone deserves the game ball. You're not beating a team like the Cavs on the road without Brunson, Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Randle unless you have everybody step up. And Dante DiVincenzo did that as well. He's been struggling for a couple of games at this point. But, man, he caught fire in that second, third, and fourth quarter. 28 points for the big Ragu, 50%, back to over 42% from downtown. The Knicks need him, and he played a hell of a game. Do have some more injury updates as Precious Achiuwa played well. Tom Thibodeau said Jalen Brunson has a knee contusion and X-rays are negative. So some more injury news here on this video. Tom Thibodeau is saying Jalen Brunson has a knee contusion and X-rays are negative. While I believe that is a positive update, I do not think we will know the extent of this injury until there is an MRI done, because the X-ray, to my knowledge, not a doctor here, but an X-ray does not show if you have any ligament damage like an ACL, MCL, patella tendon, PCL, or anything like that. So that is good news on that front, but more tests will continue to be done. Thibodeau also said that there is no timetable for Jalen Brunson. I don't think that means you're out of the darkness yet. I don't think that's what that means at all. But a positive development. But you're not going to know anything until he goes and gets an MRI. That's why you subscribe to this channel, though. Because once we get any update on Brunson, Randle, OG, Mitch, anybody. We're going to break it down, and we're the #1 place on YouTube for watch parties. Over 17,000 people tuned in for our watch party against the Cavs. Subscribe, turn the notifications on, and say a prayer. We need that dude out there. We really, really do. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. I don't take anything away from the X-ray. This isn't an X-ray injury. No, but it could take some hours. It could take some hours. Yeah. And X-rays are the first step. I hope he's okay. I really do. If not, it's going to fucking suck. All righty, we got to sign off, get that video out. I'm with you, Dadpool. They're gaslighting the fuck out of us. We're going to sign off. Shout out to everybody. I tried my best, but it was hard. It sucked. We'll be back later. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, and say a prayer for #11.